start. Okay, good evening everybody. Today is the 15th of April 2020. We are moving on another 15 more days before we finish our final lockdown. Hopefully they don't extend beyond that. I think India is extended 3rd of April, May. Yeah? Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Now basically the reason why I want to do this again. Yesterday we had a lot of interruption. A lot of people could not join us. It is not only just a revision. We're going to talk a lot about more. We're going to talk a lot of things today. A lot of things we're going to talk. We're going to go take a slow time, make you understand, because the biggest thing in Prana violet healing in PVH is about dark energy. Once you remove all of this thing from yourself, your healing is sometimes instantaneously and healing happen. Something is blocking or you have a psychic attack coming to you. And Prana violet healing with the wand can find out all about this and can start healing you. Okay, friends? That's why I want to repeat the whole thing again. So everybody understands. We make it properly in a video and keep it and share it on YouTube so anybody can have a look at it. So today I want to do a good job so that we all understand what is about psychic attack. What's a psychic attack? What type of, how are we affected by all of these things? Is only our mind, or is it our soul, or is our energy body that's affected by little thing like this? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for coming back again. Thank you. Okay, right now PVH workshop, dark energy. So we call it psychic attack or dark energy. Dark means something, there's absence of light. You need light to come into your house to see all these colors. And in darkness where everything goes wrong, everything comes. I will say a simple example. In the daytime, everybody's working, everybody's fine, all okay. When the night sets in, everybody come back home, and then the other dark night start. The prostitutes are there, robbers are coming out, pubs are open, all the discotheques, all the nightlife stuff at night. Daytime you don't find of them. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but not much. Nighttime, when the light is down, all the darkness comes up. Alcohol, drugs, what else? Robbery, vice, all. Kidnapping, robbery, everything. At night. Daytime is less because you have light. So now we call this something that happened in the dark is called dark energy. Okay? Now, how to protect yourself, how to detect, how to protect, and how to remove. It's very important. You need to find a way to detect it. You can depend on somebody else. Somebody else will say, oh, you got this, you got that, but you do not know whether it's really the truth or he's just simply saying that. So now in PVH, we can detect, and we will teach you how to protect yourself, and then we will help you to remove them. So with the calendar that we have in our PVH, we give you this calendar, we sell this calendar to you, and you can use it in 1 month, 4 times. We will come to the portal from the calendar and remove all dark. So this calendar is a portal for removing dark energy. Okay? Right. Thank you. Next, can I remove dark energy? It's a big question everyone asks. This class is to teach you how to detect, how to protect, how to use a calendar, how to use the badge to protect yourself from any form of dark energy, but you will not be able to remove dark energy. You see, yesterday a small thing happened, the whole camera just went down. Understand? So imagine how powerful. They couldn't attack me. Some of the people, they will attack you directly. They couldn't come to me, they went to the phone. So remember, dark energy is outside. It's like gangsters. They're like gangsters. You know what the gangster will do? He will come to you, he'll slap you, he'll throw something at you, and he'll hurt you so much. Like that, the dark side is also waiting to hurt anybody who come against them or indulge in their work. So that's why I'm saying it's not easy to remove dark energy. So in Prana violet healing, you do not remove dark energy. If you're doing it, means you're doing at your own risk, as your responsibility. We will not be involved in that. Okay? So remember this, do not remove any dark energy. Okay? I hope you all have that understanding. It's not that easy to do dark energy. People have tried and they have died. The dark side is very, very strong. You do not know. They can cause accident. They can cause your physical body to fail. Many, and I have to be also, we have to be very careful when I pick somebody up to do some kind of a removal of dark energy. I always tell them, please sit down and read affirmation. Read for 7 days and then we will help you. That's what we do. Forgiveness is something you have to do, something you may have done in this lifetime or past lifetime, or something you've done to your family or your group or your work that is coming back to you in a very difficult way to affect you and your family and also everything else. Okay? Right. Thank you very much. Right. Next. So short course, psychic attack. Okay? How to heal psychic attack. Black magic, white magic, negative and soul. So this is the topic that we will cover on the psychic attack. Black magic, white magic, negative energies and souls. Okay, why are they souls? Okay. Now acceptance of this workshop. You are not to accept this teaching blindly. You have to make your own evaluation. Make your own evaluation. You don't have to listen to whatever I say. You don't have to. You may have your own ideas. You may have your own teaching. A lot of teaching out there. Lots and lots of people teaching many things. And if you don't like the way I teach, please, yesterday one guy was arguing with me so much. He said, how can you talk about these people? These people are very genuine people. You're so good. Listen to me. They may be genuine to you, not to me. You may think these guys are so good. They got millions of followers. They got everywhere. That's fine. That is their problem. Not. We know we are in different category of people. We see things differently than what you see. You see dress. You see the way they talk. You see the way they advertise themselves. We are not advertising. We don't talk. We make it simple. And we talk like how we say. Simple common sense. Simple common sense and science. That's all. Okay? The man from the Malayalam group, please get out of my class if you're not interested in listening. I will talk about everything. Anybody I will talk. Okay? I know what happens in this world. I know beyond your little knowledge that you have. Okay? You know about Vedic knowledge, you know about it. That's fine. Leave it with yourself. Don't come to us and tell us how to run my class, okay? I will talk about anybody. Don't like it, that's fine. If there's anybody who think I'm doing, go and tell whatever their God they're praying to. Tell this man is talking about one. Let them come and manage with us. Like how we have managed it yesterday. Okay, my friend? Thank you very much. So now, remember, make your own evaluation. You don't have to accept everything happening today. You do not have to accept everything happening today. Okay? Next, please have an open mind. When you have an open mind, you will start thinking a lot of things. Then you can reason. Yeah, it makes common sense. What this guy says makes common sense. Otherwise, I don't know. Because everybody is pushed to some corner and put in all of this dogma. This. How many of you share knowledge? All your mutt. All these called Swamijis, they don't know about uric acid. Do they know about all of this, where the heart is, how the heart works, how the pain, how they can talk about something written 5,000 years ago. How is applicable today? How is it applicable today? Now we have a Corona. All temples are closed, all church, all mass are closed. How do you explain this? Do they talk about virus in the Vedic? Do they talk about virus? Do they go and find a cure for virus? Bring it down and let's use it now to help people of the world. Bring the teaching now and let us help. Don't talk about what this man walked there, that man walked there, he went there, he fly the mountain, he do the mountain here, he went from south to north. That's all enough. Enough of those talk, okay? Let's help Mother Earth today. Mother Earth needs help. We are trying our best in many ways we can, okay? A lot of people need help. A lot of people need help. So have an open mind and start learning. Don't close your mind and think you know everything. Okay? Thank you. Right, next. What we don't want to do is teach you something wrong today, bring some new belief into you, or sell you something. Yes, I'm very sorry. We sell the badges and we sell this too. That's all. Okay? Many years ago, we were giving calendars free. We were giving hundreds of badges free. Today, we can't do that anymore. We were giving this free of charge. We can't do that anymore. Okay? We also gave t-shirts to people free those days. I'm sure people who came for the first workshop, they understand. It was all my own money that I used to bring this up. But today, there are too many people, we just cannot give them. At very reasonable price, we're selling this. It's only 25 ringgit in Malaysia. It's 250 rupees in India. Okay? It's the currency of the country. Okay? So what we do, it's only 50 cents per black magic removal. No. 25 cents. No, 25 cents. Oh no, 50 cents. Sorry. 50 cents ringgit Malaysia is the money you spend to remove black magic every 4 times a month. 50 cents. You can't spend it. Ask me, I'll give it you free of charge. Okay? Right. Next, we are here not to get a group account. Everybody in Prana Violet Healing are volunteers. Everybody volunteer. They have their time of work. They come. So don't go to the internet and find a wallet and say, oh, you're a volunteer. You must heal me. We will not heal anybody. We are here to teach you so that you can heal yourself. Understand? Let this be made straight to everybody who's listening here. Prana, what I want to teach you, we will teach you free, we will heal you free. But don't come and tell us you must heal me. A lot of people, especially India, oh, you say free, you must heal me. What do you think? A lot of people have to change your thought form. We are here to teach you, okay? Very important, huh? Next, convincing you. We are not going to convince you of anything that you don't want to believe. You're not believing, it's fine. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. I will still be here the whole 2 hours. And tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. You don't waste time, you leave the class. Huh? We are not here. We are here to share our experience. We have been to many parts of the world over the 10 years and we have seen so many things and we have healed so many people. If you go by the YouTube, we got 1,600 over YouTube movies. Every healing is on the spot. On the spot. Headache, tooth pain, gastric pain, stomach pain, period pain, everything on the spot. Okay? I don't think any medical people can do that on the spot. Okay? Remember this. All allergies are on the spot. Hundreds of allergies have done. Okay? I'm sure people have come to class to understand. Huh? So we are on the spot. You can find it yourself. Okay? Now, go and find it yourself. Huh? We are not here to convince you. Next. What you will learn here today is you will have some understanding of psychic attack and how it works. This is very important to understand how psychic attacks work. Do I have psychic attack? Is the psychic attack affecting me? Yes, it's psychic attack. How do I know? How do I find out? What do I do? Where do I get help? Outside there are a lot of people there to help psychic attack. But are they genuine people? Or do they charge you hands and an arm to take away all your money? Because people have come to me and spent lakhs and lakhs and lakhs, but the black magic and darkness is still there. The souls are still in the house. Okay? Next is you may be able to protect yourself. You may be able to protect yourself from the psychic attack. You will be able to teach you how to do that. Next, with this workshop, you will not be able to remove black magic. So anybody who thinks you want to come for the workshop here today, you want to learn how to black magic, please leave the workshop right now. Okay? Thank you. Next, it's not something you teach. It's not learning. Black magic is not a technique you learn. You put this here, you put that there, you put here. No, it's not in the movie. It's not like in the movie, huh? Okay, good. Now, psychic attack. Now, it's very hard to believe. Many of you don't believe this. I don't believe. I don't believe, you know. Especially psychiatrists. Psychiatrists don't believe this. But the name is that. Psychiatrists, they know. They don't believe, there's no such thing. If you only have bipolar, we have schizophrenic, we have multi-personality. But they don't know, I don't think so. So, but remember this, it is there. Whether you believe or you don't believe, it's there. I will tell you why. Okay? Next is an attack on the energy body. The attack is on the energy body, coming to your energy body, attacking your energy body. And finally, it will go into your physical body. And it cannot be seen. Because it cannot be seen, that's why people don't believe. Everybody wants to see to believe. How many of you are in India? This one time I went to Badina, a long time back, I was going alone. I said, I want to go and find somebody, you know. And this guy says, how can you find? This is all stories. There's no such thing. In Hindi, it says, if you don't see guys, don't believe. He's a teacher. So I look at him, I said, where are you going? I'm going to Badina. Who are you going to see? I'm going to see God. Which God? Vishnu. Have you seen Vishnu before? You look at me. No, I'm not saying. Then why you believe? You can't see the God Vishnu, then why you believe? He put his head down and said, I'm very sorry, sir, but do not simply say things like that. There are some things that we cannot see. Like today, we cannot see the aura, but we can heal with the wand. Just by healing the energy body, we can start healing the person. How nice. So something you cannot see. You have aura around it. That's why people find it so difficult to accept this energy healing. How come these guys can heal without touching? It's not that we have proven by so many YouTube watch, okay? So this cannot be seen. That's why it's so difficult to believe. You cannot see. You see, doctors need some gadget. You need to see the Can you see the current? Can you see the current that comes to your house? You cannot. But you can put an ammeter. You can put a volt and see. But if you really want to see, touch, you will die. You will die like that. Say, you touch the psychic energy, you might die. You touch the psychic energy, you might die. That's why many healers are not very well today because they touch the psychic energy. The psychic attack, they go and touch it. They touch it, they throw it to it. They can get affected very easily by this. Okay? Remember this. Next, psychic attack and how it affects you. Number one, it affects the human field, the aura, the energy body, astral body, and mental body. Finally, it will affect your physical body. First it comes to energy body or any one of these bodies, and ultimately you travel into your physical body. Now if I can remove it before that, I'll be fine. That's the whole theory of Prana healing. You heal energy body, your physical body gets to become fine. Like that. So this is all of everybody. You have got the blue one is called the energy body. The yellow is called astral emotional body. The pink color one is called the mental body. This is how our healing is based on. Our healing is based on the aura. Okay? Attack the subtle body, energy body, finally into the physical body. You guys understand this very well? We teach this in the basic class. Simplest form of black magic, evil eye. What's an evil eye? An evil eye is something the eyes can see. The eyes can see it in a very, very negative way. I see a lot of things. Like how? For example, you buy a new car, BMW. Who sees this? Your friends, your working place, your neighbor, your brother's wife, or your sister's husband, or somebody. And that's all the evil eye will come. Wow, this guy bought a new car. And look at the number. Wow, he must have paid maybe 10,000 ringgit for the number itself. It's 888. It's 111. Difficult. Oh, it's 1. It's so difficult that number. Wow, can you imagine? And all of this evil eye will go to the car and the owner of the car. And one fine day, something will go wrong to the car. Yes or no? Yes, you have an accident and somebody will be very happy. Like that, this can happen to anybody. You can have a beautiful wife. Your own close friend can be jealous about your beautiful wife. Or you can have a very nice, handsome husband, a good husband. Your sister may be jealous about your husband. So all this can happen. This is all evil eye. Now what if they don't have the eyes? They have no eyes. Then they can't see anything. They can't see the BMW. They can't see the beautiful wife, the handsome husband. They can only hear. And they hear less, they have less. So imagine, eyes are very important because you can see things, and seeing can be deceiving. The fellow have to pay loan to buy his house. He have to pay loan to buy the car. He's struggling every day. That you cannot see. You will see a beautiful car. Understand? So imagine how the eyes can so much about a beautiful house, about a nice watch, nice jewelry. You're buying a Rolex. Wow, you got Rolex. That Rolex Qualipos, the one from the China, will cost you only 50 ringgit. Wow, you got a Rolex. So all these things can affect. Even a pen, he's wearing a Mont Blanc. So these are the things. Oh, he's wearing a Gucci. Oh, he's wearing a Chanel perfume. Look at his handbag. He's carrying a Bonia handbag. So all these things are something that I see. And this eye will come and affect you. Will affect your crop. You can have a big farm and a lot of chickens and a lot of poultry, and that energy can affect every one of them. Even your garden, you got nice flowers, and somebody come and make some comment, next day the flowers won't be as happy as they are. They can even die. So this is all we call evil eye. And evil eye can be very, very powerful. So a lot of people do a lot of protection against the evil eye. We'll talk about it, okay? So evil eye can be found everywhere in the world. Everywhere. Family, office, work, everywhere. Just everywhere. Evil eye. Cannot escape. So it's not easy. You have six packs, somebody will be jealous about you also. Like that. So I was dancing. Maybe some people are jealous. Wow, look at the man dancing. He's trying to show off. He's trying to show off that he can dance. That's also evil eye. Now what if the guy who sees don't have the eyes, that he doesn't see me dancing, he is fine. Like that, lots of things can happen. Not everybody is going to have positive comments. Okay? So next, home, family, relatives, office, and wedding. You go to a wedding. How many people are there in the wedding? 200, 300 people sitting down there. And what will somebody say? Oh, that people, you know how much of money they wasted, how much of flowers they wasted, so much of money they wasted. People are putting negative energy on this thing. Because somebody is jealous about the whole wedding. They're jealous about the people. They're jealous about the bride, the bridegroom. Maybe they never got your son married to these people. And all of this negative energy come down there. And when this bridegroom come back home, what they do is they put a big plate, they put some water, and they put fire, and this go out. They go up and down. They go up and down 3 times, and then they throw away. Only then they allow. So this is a ritual of burning away all the negative energy that's coming into these 2 people. And how they say in the Tamil, they do it in India. India, South India is what I know. North India, I don't know. But they do it very nicely. They say evil eyes, family eyes, all the people around you, all the eyes of people. They even say eyes of the owl, eyes of the wolf, eyes of the dog. All all these eyes, they say, because people look like that. So all this energy will come to burn them before they go inside. Today, that practice is getting lesser and lesser. People don't believe in such things anymore. But people do get jealous in marriages, even children, babies and all, okay? Like that. Business. Like one day, one guy was calling me 2 days back. He said, sir, I was doing very well. Today I've got nothing. I'm taking medicine. I'm taking 20 pills a day. And I'm taking 2 jabs every morning. I'm suffering. Look like a very handsome man. And so many ladies were not happy with him. And so many were jealous about him. You could have got married to your close friend. And your close friend not happy at all. All these things will come and affect you. I've seen this happen so many places. Sometimes a mother-in-law is going somewhere. We'll talk about it, huh? So like that. So look at all of this evil eye. Okay? Now, evil eye is jealousy, envy, pride, ego, and many things. Many, many things. Wearing expensive dress, driving a car, don't even look at anybody, look snobbishly. Your body language, you know that this guy has got so much of envy and pride. You know the way they walk, the way they sit down, they look at you like that, you know, you go to the house, you know. So all kind of things. These are all things that they show you. And this evil eye, people look at the way they don't even have manners. They don't even invite the visitors to the house. Lot of things can happen. You take a beautiful house, you go, I got 6 rooms, all got aircon. Look at the marble, look at the kitchen, all are very nice noritake, all these noritake plates, put down there the plates, so many things. And these are all attracting negative energy from the people who visit your house. Especially when you start saying, you know, I got it from London, I got it from Paris, this one came, this curtain, I brought it especially from Italy and Milano. See, these are the things that will create a lot of evil eye, and the house can be full of negative energy around the house. So you must be very, very careful what you bring people, who you bring to the house, and what you start saying to people. It's very important. Okay. Next, how do you protect from evil eyes? How do you protect from evil eyes? Number one is using objects. People use a lot of objects nowadays. They put in the front, they put here. Some of them even put a horseshoe at the entrance. They put a picture of a guardian god. They put mango leaves, so many things they put down there. They change the mango leaves. Yesterday was Tamil New Year. I'm sure they'll all replace all the mango leaves. Maybe 100 trees were all had no leaves yesterday. Lucky thing they were under quarantine, so nobody would have had mango leaves. Or they cut all the banana trees, put over the house. So many things they do. So like that, using objects and using things like that. Next, buying expensive religious objects. Buy all things and put everywhere, put one here, put one there. I've seen somebody put symbols everywhere, you know. But when you put all the symbols, are you free from ego, pride, and just are you free from all? Are you radiating love and compassion and kindness? That's more important. Putting all of these things is not going to really help you. Next, faith in God. You have faith in God. And which God is the faith you have in? Which God? The pride God? The God that says everything. Next is doing prayers. Are doing prayers helping you every time? Next, having a protection aura, a shield around. Can all of these things help you from evil eyes? Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. I really don't know how. Okay, a protection. You can put a shield around you. I will put an orange shield. I will put a pink color shield, an orange color shield for this. How long the shield going to last? When somebody will enter, that means everything is waiting outside. When I put a shield around me, everything is waiting outside. Just waiting for the shield to become weaker or the shield becoming lesser strength, and this will penetrate inside. So putting a shield is not the ultimate solution of your problem. Okay, so you have to keep on putting shield, putting shield, putting shield. Now the shield can break down. How do you maintain the shield be strong? Okay, it's a very important question. When you yourself are full of anger, negativity, jealousy, how can the shield work? Okay, now these are the way they protect. There's a Turkish one called Evil Eye. And look at this. All this is the time they put chilies. I don't know how this will protect you. Really? The chilies will protect you? Is it a thought form? Is it NLP? Neuro-linguistic programming? I have this. I change my chili. I put a lemon inside now. It will protect me. Is it something that you just have in a thought form? Is it a thought form? Does it really work? You can test it out and see whether it really works now. Go to a house with a lot of souls around and go around. And in fact, when you go to Europe, they put garlic outside the house. They put garlic. I just wonder why they put garlic. They say vampires don't like garlic. That's very funny, huh? I think you should put garlic around the house so the Brahmins won't come inside. Put garlic everywhere. Brahmins won't, because they don't need the garlic. Even a James won't come inside. Put garlic, yeah, they're going garlic, put onions everywhere. James won't come inside. Garlic won't come inside. All the souls were Jain souls, and all the souls from Brahmin souls will not come here. You put garlic everywhere. So these are the thought that you put inside. Can this thing really stop devil energy? So it's your mind. It's your mind. It's just a waste of things. Okay? Now all of these believe. I've taken this and did a spleen-arm test and it failed. It's a single eye. The single eye is occult. It's occult practice. It's occult energy. Okay? Next. Now all of these things are put in every house. How many of you in this world have? They have different types from all over the world. I've seen this also in Brazil. This guy had it and he had so much a problem. Let me call somebody. Let me see what's the name of this thing in Brazil. Let's see, take up the call. We went for a workshop. This man had this thing in the house and it was super negative. He was having so much a problem. We had to deactivate that because sometimes these kind of things can attract souls. This can come energy and attract souls. So when the souls come inside, they will come and affect you. Sir. Rosario, we were in Rio de Janeiro. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
There was one guy who brought his picture of this. What's the name of this thing?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's a shoe. It's because in Brazil they have syncretism, they call it. The people from Africa, when they were slaves and brought to Brazil, they brought their religion with them. And what they did was merge it with the Christian religion to be able to keep doing it. So they have different names, and it's very common today, sir. The same that we were talking of Cuba yesterday happens in Brazil. People go to church and they're Catholics, but in their houses, they also do, for instance, in February 2 is the day of Iemanjá, which is a deity of the water. So everybody goes to the water and sends offerings, and the same thing to other entities. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, is called Eshu. If I'm not mistaken, maybe Cristiane from Rio can tell us better. There are a lot. It's, I don't know, more than 20, 50.
But that guy had so much a problem again. He had so much a problem. He had so much a pain. I told him something in the house, remember?
Of course, yes.
And we cleaned it and he became fine after that. So all of these things will attract souls and attract dark energy from somewhere. They're all connections to somewhere. How can you have something like this in your house? Look at it. Look how it looks like.
And even, sir, I have friends that they're not even very religious or anything, but they
just buy it.
Have a little, yes, they buy it. They put a cigar. They put a
They
glass
put a cigar.
Yes, they do offerings. Even people that are not religious, but it's so common in Brazil that they say, well, I don't lose anything if I try. If I give this offering to this entity because, so maybe something, I will have more money, I will have more sex, I will have more, whatever they need.
They have more sex. They have more sex.
Yes, sir. Anything you need, even if they're not, what I'm trying to say is, even if they're not very religious, some people will just give it a try.
Because they are now going to connect themselves to the dark side. That's all. When you put cigar and you put liquor, these dark side souls are going to come. They're going to stay in your house. You just invited them into your house. You just invited them into your house by putting all these objects. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So sometimes these things will protect you, but they will demand a lot of things.
As you said, the dark side gives you quickly, but then it will demand.
Yes. And probably will start having sex with you.
Oh, dear.
Thank you very much, Gonzalo. Thank you. Yes.
People are not aware.
Yes, people are not aware of this. So I'm telling you, they think they bring down here, they can protect themselves, but they are inviting some dark entity into your home. It's all demons. They look like demons actually, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
This one exactly. So through ignorance, we can really hurt ourselves without knowing.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. So like that. So this is Rosario. You know, we travel together and we see a lot of things and we discuss and we heal people and we tell them, but nobody wants to listen because it's like a trend. I must have this in my house. I must have this. It's all dark energy, my friend. All dark energy. Now, look at this how the child is protected. See, they put some dark kumkum around her to make her look not so beautiful. Because somebody's thought forms will come and this dark energy is supposed to help her or make her look ugly. Sometimes they put, see, they don't put around, they just put like that. You know, make the child look not so presentable. Otherwise, somebody has, wow, look at the child, so chubby. Why don't you put purple color, and red color, and orange color? Never. In India, it's always black color and always push like that, you know. And they put one big one like a baboon. You know the baboon, they come in the circus, a baboon, they put like that. So like that, it's all to protect the child from any form of negative energy. Next, now type of psychic attack, you got black magic, you got white magic, you got negative thoughts coming to you, spells and curses, and also you have what we call as souls and entities. So these are all everywhere around people, and they're all over the place. Now remember these are black magic, white magic, negative thoughts, spells and curse, and so today I've done a lot of work. I've put a lot of information so everybody can understand exactly. I want you to have a good idea that this is the one affecting many people. Many people are affected by this. And there's no proper people teaching you this, and there's no proper understanding about this, because they themselves don't know how to remove this. The only guys who are good is all a tantric. You go to them, it's a hand and a leg. You know, a lot of people go to Indian temples. And temple cannot solve, they'll go to the dargah. The dargah is the Muslim grave in the center of the city or somewhere, and they go down there and get all different, and they still go and pray in temple. So I just wonder, you go and pray to this Indian temple and cannot work, you go to dargah. Then what's the point? What's the point? One girl was telling me she go to temple every morning, she'll put all the kolam in the morning, and the child came, one day I saw the child, he was wearing a green color thing. So I asked the girl, what is it? Oh, I went to the mosque and the dargah, and the guy healed me, and my daughter had a lot of fever, and putting this, he's fine. Hey, you go to temple every morning, you do all of this thing and no protection. Yeah, I couldn't. So I went down there. I said, why don't you go to dargah and don't go to temple from today onwards? They are helping you to solve your problem. See, sometimes the dark energy can be healed by somebody else, but not somebody else. So please understand this. I've seen movies that promote that. There's one movie in Tamil Nadu called Kanchana. The same thing happened. The Indian gods cannot do anything. He ended up with a Muslim dargah, and that's why they started helping him and doing all that. A lot of movies like that. So remember this, So black magic, white magic, thoughts, spells, and cards. Okay, so remember. Next, psychic attack. Very common, can be found everywhere in all races in the world. It's very ancient, found in families, office, open area where many people meet. There are lots of thought forms flying around, negative energy. Next, can be removed easily, but can be very difficult as well. Sometimes it can be very easy, but sometimes it can be very, very difficult. That's why people don't get healed. Business fall down and gone because of all the dark energy. Next, can it be affected? Who can be affected? Persons, family. As a family can be affected. As an individual person can be affected. The whole village can be affected. That's why in South India, they got village kaval. They call it the guardians of the village. As you enter, there's one guardian. They say the yella kaval. Tamil Nadu, yella kaval. I'm sure it's also same in the north. Even when I go to South America, let me talk to you. Sorry. In villages, as you enter villages, there's some big protection for the village. Sometimes they also have one for the Rosario.
Yes, sir.
When we're traveling in South America, in some small, at the roadside, they'll have a Mother Mary, like a small statue of Mother Mary, a small little thing, you know.
Yes.
On the roads and enter to somebody's house, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
What are those for? To protect the house or the area? On the road, sometimes on the road, middle of the road?
Yes, sir. They're to protect the house, the village, everything, especially old people and people that have to do with, it's the same thing, it's a syncretism. People that are Indians or from the place, they are not allowed to put their own, representations of God, so they put Mother Mary and they do offerings to the place to be protected.
But actually, it's not Mother Mary, it's their own belief system that they had before that, remember?
Exactly, sir.
It's not Mother Mary. You see, same thing happened in India. In India, they have the same thing. And the house, enter the house, they have it as you enter the villages. Same thing I saw in South America. And I said, hey, look at it, it's the same. And sometimes they offer flowers, sometimes even alcohol and beer and all, to that place.
Yes, and then there's the other thing that when there's an accident, it's very common. It's all over South America now. It started in some places, but now it's all over. That they do like a small altar there for the person that died in the middle of the road, and that keeps on growing and growing, and more people die in that place. You have explained it.
Exactly. Because the soul is stuck down there. They put a cross at the point of accident, and very soon there were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, start increasing. So these souls were there to create more accident. They want friends.
The soul that died there first creates more accidents.
Yes. Members, join them. Become members. I'm alone. Association.
And that's growing and growing here in South America.
Exactly. You won't find one cross, but many crosses in the same place. And the family members will go down there and pray. They'll go there to pray in that place every year to remember the guy. He thinks that's my grave. I live here now. I live here now on the road.
Yes, how sad.
Exactly. People don't know how to liberate his soul. That's the whole trouble. They don't know how to liberate his soul. You know what I mean?
Yes, nearby here, my house, I saw that there was a place that kept having accidents. So I sent you the picture, and there were horrible accidents. And you said there are more than 50 souls there in that place creating accidents.
Exactly.
So you elevated, and since then, no more accidents.
Wow. Very nice.
It's like 6 months now. 6 months now and no accidents at all.
Think of the place.
Yeah.
Think of the place. Yeah, it's fine now. No soul then. Very good. Clean. It's clean now.
Yes.
Like that, we can all help people. We can all help people. This kind of places are all over the world, Rosario. All over the world. And if you meet some people, they'll say ley lines and earth energy. What kind of nonsense people talk,
Oh, so that is, there can't be a place in the Mother Earth that is negative creating that.
Come on. Mother Earth is Mother Earth. Why she want to do this now?
Sure, sir.
She's got a volcano. Don't go to the volcano. That's all. Don't build your house near the seaside because one tsunami will come because she has to balance herself in the ocean. What can she do? And you blame Mother Earth. People going on ley line. Is some energy negative in that place. That's all. Some dark energy is there. Hundreds of people have died thousands of years ago. There could have been a war there. People have died. People have been killed. Today you don't remember these things.
Yes, sir.
This could be the reason. You understand, Rosario? And people ley line. This place. It could have been many centuries ago. Some people have happened to murdered there and would have buried there, and the soul is stuck in that place. Or someone have done some rituals in that place, done some sacrifice, something like we do not know what happened in this place many hundreds of years ago. Okay, thank you, Rosario.
I didn't understand one thing. Yesterday you mentioned that some people use animal spirits. That doesn't mean that the animals can be negative.
Not animals. Animal spirits are actually the nature beings of the animals. These people are, let's say you go to you go down to the Amazon, okay? And the Amazon guys are there. They are the people of the jungle, correct?
Yes.
They speak to the nature beings. And if they are threatened, they will use them against you.
So you mean that the nature beings have no knowledge of good or bad?
Yes, they don't have knowledge. They say, don't disturb me. Now, you are the people. See, let's say a man who's going hunting. Okay, goes jungle to hunt. What will he hunt?
To eat.
No, for fun.
Oh, nowadays, yes.
The Amazonians will hunt for food and that's it.
Understood.
The Red Indian will kill a buffalo and he will release the buffalo soul before he take it back to the home. He doesn't kill 100 buffaloes to feed the family.
Exactly.
He'll kill one buffalo and if he's finding it very difficult to kill the buffalo, he will go and tell, this my son's name is Fighting Bull. So the bull I killed, to remember the bull, he is Fighting Bull. I fight so hard to kill this bull. So I call my son Fighting Bull to remember that bull. You understand?
Yes.
Now this they tribute to the nature. So when nature will help them, they are not going on and rampaging and killing everything was there. Today I don't think you can even find an American buffalo there today.
No, very few, and because they have
San-
taken care.
They could have been in sanctuary, not like those days, you know. Okay, Rosal, thank you. Thank you. So like that, there were guards on villages, like what we're talking today. This is South America. They can't put their own thing, so they put Mother Mary. It's actually their own culture. The Red Indians of the culture had some protect like how we have in India. So the cultures were same, very similar. Because we all praying to nature those days. So nature would come to protect ourselves. We ask, please protect my family, please protect anything. But today, because all of this come, we put in the gods outside there. Those days was something very imaginary. We have got family members or guides and spiritual teachers all. So like that, we got God in the villages, towns can be affected, city and country. Countries can be affected by all this dark energy. You know Mongolia? It's a piece of land now. No one knows about it. But imagine at one time Genghis Khan and the whole family of Kublai Khan, all the Khan were running right up to Persia, India, China. China had to make a big great wall to protect the Mongols coming inside. But they would have got so much of curse, so much of negative energy. People would have cursed the whole caste of the Mongolian. They would have come in and raping people, burning things and looting and killing. How many thousand people would have died? And where is all the curse going to? Going to the country. You look at Rome. Rome was so powerful one day. The Roman army was so powerful. Today, it's nothing. Today, it's dying with Corona. Corona is going to finish them. So like that. So how much of negative energy that country will have? So much the thought form is going. So like that, the country is all suffering today because 100 years ago or 300, 400 years ago, they did so much harm to the people around them. So this is something that you all need to remember. Sometimes the black magic can come to the country, can come to the family, can come to the village, can come to everywhere. So lots and lots of thinking going on all over the world. Sometimes I go to every country and I tell them, this country got so much of black magic, so much of dark energy from 1 2 countries, you know. Laura?
I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Now yes.
You remember whenever I come to class in Spain, I tell Spain has got lots of black magic.
Yes, true.
Always. And I used to sit down and clean all the black magic, I always clean the black magic. And I tell you, where's the black magic coming from?
From South America.
South America. Why South America? Why South America?
Because Spanish has conquered South America and they bring a lot of people there, a lot of illness too, and they took slaves from South America to Europe, so
and they took a lot of gold. They were looking for gold. Yes or no? They were looting people down there and kill people, kill the kingdom, and many things happened. Probably they were all living in peace and they were not fighting them. Yeah, that's why the Machu Picchu have to hide themselves and build a city way away up in the mountains so that the Spaniards will not go there. Yes or no? And they still found them. They still found them and finished the whole civilization. Because people were greedy, they were killing. So now, how much of negative will come to Spain? And today Spain is going through so much of difficulty, correct?
Yes, a lot of difficulties has. And a lot of South American people has come to Spain now to look for a job and so on, but they are always angry with Spain. Or
of course.
They want to have more money and more things from Spain.
So like that, every country in Europe has somehow or other getting a lot of negative from other countries like Greece, Italy, Germany. Can you imagine how Germany will have negativity from everybody else?
Yes, Germany has a lot of negative energy from everywhere.
Exactly. So it affects them a lot. It affects everybody so much. Now this is what I'm trying to say. A lot of black magic. So people in the country must do divine fire, ask forgiveness, and then something will good happen to the country. Okay, Laura, thank you very much. So like that, it's a people from countries. So today, after 200, 300, 400 years, they're all going through so much of struggle. They were not the kings of what they were those days. Because negative energy will come and affect the whole country, the city, the village, the family, the person. Okay? Now, people are easily affected. Who is affected? Children are very easily affected. Sensitive people. There are a lot of sensitive people. Some people cannot walk into a temple. They have a headache. They have to come out. They go in again because they think they are negative. They're not thinking that this place is negative. No, I can take a lot of people. Even Laura cannot go to many church I have to go first before she comes inside, because the whole church itself is negative. When I tell people about this, nobody understands, because you are not sensitive. People are sensitive. People are very, very sensitive. You know. Let me see. I'm calling people whom we have healed, who have gone through so much of difficulty, and they understand what they go through. Let's see whether she picks up the call. It's not sensitive people, very sensitive. They cannot walk into any places. There are also a lot of ladies. Mostly ladies are very sensitive. So ladies cannot go to many places. They are very emotional. They see somebody sick, they get Purva.
Good evening, sir.
Where are you now?
Sir, at home, sir.
At home, in Belgaum, in Karnataka.
Yes,
Karnataka. Huh? So how many planes flying in the airport now?
Sir, all closed, sir.
Very good. I'm very happy are you, huh?
Yes, sir. For the past 1.5 months, sir, I was working without video. If I did divine fire, something should happen. I'm fed up of working with home and office.
Yeah. You're very happy, huh? Do you remember? Listen to me. When you're working in Mumbai, how many planes a day?
Oh my God, sir, they were something between 950 to 1,000.
950 planes a day flying from Mumbai, and you are working in that airport as a,
Yes,
what were you working as?
Yes, sir.
Air traffic controller.
Yes, air traffic controller.
And after doing divine fire, after asking me, I said, do divine fire with all the blessing, you end up in Belgaum Airport with one airline, one flight a day.
Yes, sir.
I just called you to ask you, but you are very sensitive. Can you walk into many temples? What happened when you walk into a temple?
No, sir. I get headache, and even nowadays I'm so sensitive that even some organization people are coming to promote themselves in my office. I know I work in other block. When they go to the airport director or terminal building, I get a headache instantaneously.
Then you know something is wrong, huh? Some dark energies come to your place, huh? It's not your fault, huh?
Yes, sir.
It's not your fault. Just that when somebody like that, huh? So I still remember one day you were standing outside a Mumbai temple and said, Siva sir, can I go inside?
Yes.
I had to clean the temple before you go inside.
Yes, you told there were a lot of goat souls were sacrificed.
A lot of goat souls are sacrificed there.
It was Mahalakshmi temple, and small females were also, human females were also sacrificed.
Long time back. There was a famous female souls there. Long time back. You see, these are sensitive people. These are very sensitive people, you know. Not everybody is sensitive. People. So when I tell people temple negative, people don't want to believe me. People don't believe me. No. What to do?
I don't know, sir. Even when mom prays, I get bad dreams, sir, like that. We were telling in yesterday's workshop.
Yeah,
After coming to PVH, all the dreams have also stopped. Like filthy dreams and snake dreams have not yet come for the past. I have not dreamt of them for the past 5 years.
How long have you been PVH?
So 5 years, almost 5 years.
Okay, thank you. Where you found us? Internet, huh?
Yes, sir. Internet.
Okay, thank you. So this is Purva. So like that, a lot of people outside are very sensitive. They don't know what to do, don't know where to go. Some of them have splitting headache. Splitting is so bad, they can hardly even talk. They were so bad that they will struggle, they will vomit when they come out of the hospital, when the temple. They start vomiting so bad. You know? We talk to this girl, another girl. These are very sensitive ladies. They're also men, but they don't know how to relate. Who can they talk to? Who will understand them? Who will listen to them? Hey, is there something wrong with you? You know, they'll say something wrong with you, not with them. Sometimes children can go to, madam,
Yes, sir.
speaking English, please.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Very good, madam. You also one sensitive lady, huh?
Yes, sir. I can't go to temple, sir.
Any temple or one temple only?
Maximum of temples, especially Guru temple, sir.
Guru temple, huh? You are a Brahmin, huh?
Yes, sir.
And you can't even go to a Koladevan temple, huh?
Sir, Koladevam temple and also this Mantralaya, local Guru temple.
Mantralaya. What's a Mantralaya, madam? Sorry, I'm not a Brahmin. What's a Mantralaya?
It's Raghavendra temple, sir.
Raghavendra. I thought he's a very great saint, madam. He had mocham, he had this. Why cannot go to temple, madam? He couldn't protect you, huh?
I don't know that, sir. I will get severe headaches.
How is the headache, madam? How is the headache?
No headache.
No, how is the headache?
That headache will be very severe.
Like somebody taking a hammer and banging your head, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
You come out temple and you vomit, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And you go inside again.
Yeah, they will take me. Otherwise, they will shout, no, my mom, my family members, sir.
After PVH, all done, huh? No more problem, huh?
Yes, sir. No more problem, sir.
And I remember about a year back, you called me, sir, I have no choice. I have to go to the Mandralaya. Please help me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You clean the temple.
I had to clean the temple and go inside, huh? Let everybody know. Let everybody, let the man who is talking to me from Malayalam group, let him know. Full of nonsense, you people all. When you say something, you never listen because they're sensitive. That's why they know. You're talking so great about your Mantralaya and all kind of shit. I don't understand how you can talk. You're just programmed to talk. That's all, my friend. You're just programmed to talk. There are people who are suffering, they cannot go. And they are super sensitive because the soul is not allowing them to go into such a dark place. It's not about the color of the temple. It's not the way they paint and put all the things. It's the energy. Some people cannot go. Your soul is so much more evolved compared to all the other people. You understand, madam? When you evolve soul, you cannot go inside. The soul says, don't go inside. That place is super negative. Understand? But if you tell these people, they think you are negative. You are full of souls.
Yes, sir.
So you have to keep your mouth shut and have the headache, eh?
I'm not following them, sir. Now I'm clear, right?
Now you are not following, madam. Now you can go also. You won't be any problem, madam. I'm telling you this. You go now and see nothing will happen to you. You try and see.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Sure, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But there's a lot of people out there who are super especially ladies, my friend. Okay? Next, will it affect you if you are vegetarian? Oh, I'm a vegetarian. Nothing happened to me. I'm clean. This one man came to me. He came to my class. He asked me, sir, do I have black man? He's a judge. He's a judge in Tamil Nadu. He said, people with vegetarian will not get black man. I said, bloody fool. Stop talking nonsense. Get out of my class. He said, I'm a judge. As a judge, how much harm you have done? How many innocent people you have put inside? How many people have come to you and cry and cry and cry? He said, no, you have to go. So like this, madam, how much of negative he would have had? So being a vegan is going to stop you? Or vegan? Or you're a meat eater? Or you pray to God daily? Or you meditate a lot? I meditate a lot. I sit on the Brahma Muhurta. It's going to protect you. Or whether rich or you're poor? Yes, it will affect any one of these places. It will affect anybody here in this group. Anybody will be affected. The poor, the rich, the one who meditate, the one who pray to God, they do 100,000 mantras, everything will be affected, my friend. I've seen so many people. I hardly see a single person without black. Today, after PVH, people are coming. I've seen many people without any dark energy. Seriously, today I go tell, I said, hey, very nice, only 15%. Those days, with 90%, 95%, 100%, 200% will have black magic. Like that, okay? Now, today, psychic attack, how does it start? How does the psychic attack start? It starts, you may or are the cause of the initiation. You would have been the initiation of the psychic attack. You could work in a company, you're doing very well, everybody likes you, the boss likes you, somebody can be negative. You know, you won't believe me, huh? My mother-in-law, huh? She got 5 boys in the house and 1 girl. So I made the only girl in the house. So all these 5 boys all drink and smoke. No drinking, no smoking. Goodbye. I always play with all the children. At the night, all the wives of all them, they go tell, wow, Siva is so good, huh? Siva doesn't join, Siva doesn't drink, he's so good. He's playing all, they all like me a lot. All the wives like me, all the men don't like me. At night, my mother-in-law would make me sit down and do arati on me. She would do arati on me. Nice lady. She called me, she'll put arati. I said, why mother, why you doing this? No, all these people saying a lot of negative energy and then you will become negative and start drinking with them. So she would put arati on me. She would do all this energy removing from me at that time before I even know PVH. Understand? So like that, so like that, a lot of energy can come to you from people and that can change you and make you negative. Okay? Like that. Once it's initiated, it will go on. So you could be the main cause. You could be one of them. By buying a car, having a beautiful wife, having beautiful children, having a nice husband or a nice mother-in-law, all this can affect you. So I'm telling this, don't go around telling, oh, my husband is very good. I don't do anything. He will take care of me. He make breakfast for me also. When I'm not in the house, he takes care of everything. After you tell your friends, your sisters, your family members, and after 6 months, he will not do anything. He will change 180 degrees. Why? Because that energy will come to him and start making things change. Remember this, my friend. It's very important. Don't go around and blow the trumpet about how great you are, how great your family is, how great your work is. Oh, I'm going to get a pay rise tomorrow. Wow, with a pay rise, I can collect money. I'm going to go to London next month. I'm going to get bonus, 6-month bonus. Don't tell this to anybody. That will affect you. Please understand this, and this block can come. I tell people, don't even tell people you're going for an interview. Because somebody might say, I'm going for an interview. Don't go say, I'm going to this country, that country, interview all. Oh, that company, wow, they will pay you a lot of money. That itself is a block that will come to you. There's no cause. It's a kind of block that will come to you. So remember this, huh? Next, what happened during psychic attack? What can happen during psychic attack? Number one, you suffer mentally. Okay, next, emotionally become unbalanced. Something is wrong. You're always feeling gone down. Next, harm to energy body and physical body. Something's harming your energy body. You're always falling sick. Something's not right. You cannot get up. You feel lethargic. You feel tired. Next, get sick and die. No medical treatment can work on you. Nothing is working. You go down there, the guy said, you're fine. There's no medical report saying you're okay, but we don't know what to do with you. You're like that. Okay? Next, cannot work. You just lost your job. Somebody make you lost a job and you're fine. And you cannot find every interview you go, you come to. There's one guy told me, he applied for more than 100 applications and he couldn't get any job. And I told the mother-in-law to ask them to call me. Okay, I also sit down there. I don't know if they're doing it or not. They're somewhere in Sydney. So they're supposed to sit down there to call me. They never call me. You know why? Too much. Leave it. Next, emotional problems in the family. Family will start fighting, children will not fight, children shouting and making it. There could be a lot of energy in the house. Next, causing accident. For some reason, there could be an accident that happened to your place. Next, loss in business. Your business just fell down and going down, down, down. Nothing, and end up having so much of loan and so much of bank loan and so much of things you have to pay. Next, block in prosperity. Your prosperity is zero. Next, blocks in matrimony. You cannot get married. Now this is how a psychic attack will work in different ways. Next, blocks in childbirth. You're not able to get a child. Somebody's putting the block in a very, very serious way. Next, making people involved in alcohol and violence and drug. You end up with alcohol and drug and you become a drug addict. You cannot come out. They send us some energy that you end up becoming an alcoholic and violence and drug. Until that goes away, this person cannot change, cannot come out of this thing. He's angry always. I'll tell you why. Why they're angry always. Next, cannot sleep or not allowed to sleep. Cannot sleep. Something's disturbing you. Something's around your bed. Somebody's sleeping beside you. Somebody's sleeping beside you. Sometimes you're snoring very heavily. Something's sleeping inside you and that is snoring. Some people snoring can be like an animal. And the snoring can change. The different sounds will come because many souls will come and change. Sometimes they will boom. Sometimes you inhale, you scold. You exhale, you snore. Of course, there's also physical snoring. Okay, where how you put a pillow and you change the airflow and it'll be fine. Okay, but the one that comes with another soul, you're not going to change it. Nobody can sleep beside you. Not even sometimes it's so bad people can't even sleep near the house. It's that bad. Next, blocking women for monthly period. You're not able to get a period. Something's blocking you. Next, controlling some mind for sex. Always having the sexual thoughts. Always having sexual thoughts. Something's coming to you. Somebody just called me up. He said he's married and he just likes to masturbate. And he had a female soul with him. From 2 years from his birth, he had a female soul. I'm going to heal him today. It's very sad. A lot of people have this problem and they don't know where's the solution for this. Okay? Next, rape of the woman in dreams by spirit, where the feeling can be very real. Can be for a woman and can be also for a man. Men likes it, women don't like it. We call it astral rape. Killing by causing heart attack, kidney failure, and activating cancer. All this can happen. Your cancer can activate it. Your breast cancer can activate. A cord will come down here and this activate because it's a very blocked and the cells are not able to rejuvenate and they stay there and more cells will be formed. Next, fear. Cause a lot of fear. You cannot go anywhere. Something is around me. I feel fear. I can feel something but I cannot see it. Next, making the victim commit suicide. Ultimately, they will make you commit suicide. You jump from the wall or take your life. A lot of people like that. A lot of people like that. A girl just called me today, I told him, no matter what you do, never even try to even think, because something is not your own thought. Some of the thoughts are coming to you, make that happen to you. Okay? Paranormal activity, something's moving around and something is around there in the house, and you know the type of soul. So, jing, jing, jing means there's a female soul coming. Okay? Right. Next. Is there black magic? Biggest question that I ask everybody. Somebody can believe, somebody cannot believe. Give me a minute, let me close the door and come. Okay? Is there black magic, guys? Many of them don't believe this. It's okay. No problem. That's your belief. Everybody has the right to believe whatever they want. But whether you believe is correct or not, that's the most important thing. If there's no black magic, the world, why there's so much suffering for people all over the world? Next. Yes, there is black magic. Next. It has been around since ancient time. It has been there for ancient time, before you can even born, before you even think. Long time ago. Now, next, done by a person practicing occult. What's occult? We'll come to that. What is occult? Okay, occult sciences. Something that science, they got physical science, they got what else? I don't know, cosmic science, don't know whatever called it. It's occult science. Something that you cannot see, can handle, but it manifests. Okay, like that. Next. Only interested in money and wealth. Someone doing it because they want money and wealth. They want the power. They want to do this. I want this. I want that. So I want to get power. Okay. Next, revenge. They're angry with somebody. They do black magic to kill the person or do some harm to the other person. Next, greedy and selfish. They only want for themselves. Sometimes when you go out to the restaurant, you can see many restaurants. And everybody will have something. And some place will be full of people. The other guy hardly gets anybody. He's working very hard, but he cannot get, because someone is doing some kind of energy, some kind of spell that everything should come. This is very common among the Indian Muslim, because you can tell them, there was one place I went, that is Nasi Kanda. Nasi Kanda in Malaysia, people stand in queue. 10, 15 guys are standing in queue, and there's one guy putting food for everybody. It's not a buffet style, they'll put. So when you want to go to eat, and people are quietly standing in the queue. Then there's another restaurant out there, and there was nobody. So I went there to have my dinner, my lunch. I asked the girl who works there, I said, how's business? She said, very bad. 2 months ago, no business. So the next day I went to that busy place, and I saw he had 2 souls waiting outside. And these 2 souls were calling everybody in an energy way. So this guy stand in the queue without even uttering question, why must I stand so long? Nothing. They will take the food, they will eat, and they'll pay and go. So owner don't even bother. Automatically this guy will come and pay and go. So they have this kind of energy in such places. So people will come, keep their mouth shut, eat, pay and go. Don't even ask why so expensive, why so little. Never ask. It never happens. Okay? Like that. This cannot happen because of beauty and selfishness. Okay? Next, it can be removed. Yes, but can be very difficult. Black magic removal can be very difficult. There's lots of people around the world doing black magic, but to remove it, it's not easy. Sometimes it's not even possible. There was one man, he found the place where his black magic was done. He even know who did it, because this guy went somewhere and he did it. He went to the place, he talked to the guy, yes, he said, yeah, I did. People came, they gave money, I did. You can remove it? No, I cannot remove. I cannot remove my own black magic. I have an ethics to follow. I have ethics, I have to go. You have to go and find somebody else who will remove it. And you know what he told me? I think nobody dares to remove my black magic. So this man left, having the black magic on him. Can you imagine how life can be? So please remember, the dark world is very strong. Stop playing the fool. Sometimes I think I'm playing the fool with all the dark energy. It's not easy, huh? See, they're all coming now. Everybody is here. So remember this, huh? It can be very difficult or can be very easy. Next, can cost a lot of money and time. You go one place and one place and one place and one. You go to many places looking for this place. How? How? Because nobody wanted the risk. Or nobody dares take the risk. He said, no, I'm not taking the risk, you know. We have so many cases, you know. We have so many people we have helped. I can't even remember many people. There's so many people, you know. Let's call this guy. Can cost a lot of money. Sir,
Hello?
you're on Facebook Live right now, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your wife and you came to see us about 2 years back on something to do with some serious black magic.
Yes, sir.
How many years your wife? How many years your wife had black magic, sir?
From as you say, from the time he as a young age itself.
19?
1990.
1990, sir. Today is 2020. So more than 20 years ago, your wife had black magic, huh?
Yes, sir.
And how many places you go to remove this black magic, sir?
More than 36 old places, sir.
36 places you go, huh? You went to many places and you spend a lot of money. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir. From Thailand to Indonesia.
You went to Thailand also?
Yes, sir. Went to Thailand also.
Indonesia also?
Yes, sir. And India also.
How many Indian gurus you met?
Many, sir.
Many, huh?
Many, sir.
It's all about money, isn't it? It's all about money, isn't it, sir?
Yes, sir. All about money, sir.
And the more difficult it is, the more money they have to charge you.
Yes, sir. They even asked two buffalo also.
Who has buffalo, sir?
There's one temple. They asked for buffalo, so two buffalo.
Why, sir? What the buffalo do, sir? Why buffalo? My God.
Yes, and they give a date. Only 10 days. My wife was alive.
Alive, huh?
Yes.
If you don't come buffalo, your buffalo will die or your wife will die.
They said, give the buffalo. My wife will die in 10 days.
It's not the buffalo, huh?
Yeah. Then I say I can't afford to get a buffalo. Then they come to lower down to one buffalo.
One buffalo.
Then, one buffalo. After some time they call me and check it out. Then I say I can't really get the buffalo. Then they come down to goat.
Goat. Negotiating with the dark side, huh? Negotiating with the dark side, huh?
5 goats.
5 goats.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. So one goat is very expensive in our country, no?
Yes, sir.
So almost 1,000 ringgit nowadays, no? One goat, you know?
Yes, at that time was 700 plus, sir. When I
My
went to check it out.
God. My God. So you went and tried to find the goats, huh? And
Yes,
then
even buffalo, sir.
buffalo also. And then one fine day, someone sent a WhatsApp, say go to this man, he's doing free of charge, huh? Healing, free healing.
Yes, a free healing. I don't know that they're going to remove black magic and all that. I know there's only when I went there, then you ask anybody have astral rape and all that, and my wife put out a hand and come out, and you say she got a whole soul attached.
But she was having astral rape also, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So, and every day she will be crying, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for.
Where's your wife, sir?
She's here, sir. 1 minute.
Hi, sir.
English, madam, முடியுமா?
முடியாது, sir.
போட்டு விடுங்க, madam. நீங்க வேற போடுங்க, தெரிஞ்சு English போடுங்க. So you're fine now, madam, huh? I remember you told me that you went somewhere, you started drinking beer also.
Yeah.
Huh? How many bottles of beer you bought and went?
9, sir.
9 bottles, huh? You're supposed to drink the beer with the man who's doing the like. That was somewhere in the jungle, right? Was it jungle? The jungle man, huh?
Yeah.
It's the jungle, the bomb is orang asli man, huh? And your husband telling me even the pregnant ladies were there, they also had to drink beer. Children also have to drink beer. That's the way they remove the dark energy, black magic from those people, huh? Drinking beer, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, madam, you're fine now, huh?
Yeah.
You're now a teacher of PVH and you're healing a lot of people, correct, madam?
Yes, sir.
Very good, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the husband and wife who had so much of problem. They've been to 36 different places, cost a lot of money and time. And these guys won't be able to do this, do that, come again. He'll just keep on coming. And how sad this whole thing can be, you know. It's very sad, my friends. It's very sad. But what to do? There are so many cases, you know. I'm just finding people I can remember. A lot of people who come, the black magic is gone, or the dark energy is gone. We don't even know that. We don't even know. We don't even know these people, you know. They come, they go. And maybe they think they go to some temple and got it done. They also pray temple, they go see all these places, all, you know. They think it's because of that they went. Huh? Madam, you once shared with me that you went somewhere late night and did some black magic removal, all, huh?
I went to Kuala Selangor, sir.
What time you went there?
One is orang asli man. I used to go there around 8 something 9, but we stay on until about 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Huh? You go alone, huh? With the husband.
Yes, sir. My husband sometimes he refuse. Initially he used to come with me, and then after that I started going there at least once a month on my own. He refuses to come, then I'll just take a drive on my own to Kuala Selangor.
That's very far from where you live, madam. That's very far from where you live.
It's about 1 hour plus drive, sir, into the estate. But
Yeah.
because I was desperate, I needed to heal my daughter, and I went. I've also been to the crematorium here in PGSS3.
Why crematorium? Why?
Because at one point I didn't have money, sir. All these people only asked for money.
Seriously?
And I didn't have it at one point.
How much you pay the money? So crematorium free.
Crematorium free, sir. The Kaliaman, what Sudagadi Kaliaman?
Oh, Sudagadi, you go to Sudagadi. Why they make the Kali here? Sudagadi temple. Oh, that's free, lah. Yes, the Tachane. One ticket to ringgit, lah.
No, nobody is there. It's just like
Oh, you go yourself.
small hut.
And you just
I go
go
myself.
and you go and play yourself in the cemetery. At what time is this? Night or daytime?
Around most of the time 5 a.m. in the morning.
My God, you're a brave woman, madam. Going
There's
this.
no light, nothing. Just the one Dato, the statue there, one Madri Viran, and then the Sudagadi Kaliaman.
Everybody's there. Huh? They also have a Malay god there. They have an Indian Maghribian. Got all our friends, huh? All our friends at that level.
They're
Huh?
all friends, sir. They're all friends. Sometimes if I go at 5 o'clock, there would be like some non-veg food served to them. You know, somebody may have just come at midnight and just. But it's just a place cleaned up by the guard. There's no priest, nothing like that. So I just go there and sit and ask for answers. That's all.
Did anything help you, madam?
But this orang asli, nothing, sir. But one by one, they finally guided me to PVH, sir.
One by one, guide you PVH, huh? They tell you, you gotta go to PVH. You go to PVH, we cannot do anything, huh? If this are too big for us,
But
go to
orang
PVH.
asli in Kuala Selangor, he asked for buffaloes,
Oyo.
but they don't slaughter the buffaloes.
And then?
He didn't ask me, but I had experience where he asked, like people who come, they ask for buffalo. They will not slaughter the buffalo. The black magic is so powerful that it seems on its own overnight it will suck the life out of the buffalo. Next day you find the buffalo dead.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's something very serious, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
So they
madam.
don't slaughter.
I mean, it happens automatically, huh? The thing will go and take away whatever it is.
It happened automatically where it takes a life by itself without any human intervention.
Wow. It's like it's a real occult sacrifice, you know, occult sacrifice. No human involved, they go to suck the soul out of the whole thing. So sad. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
That's right. Okay, thank you.
You see, my friend, you can go on the whole day and ask all of people experience before they came to PVH. A lot of experience, okay? But remember, it can cost a lot of money. And this lady said, I have no money. I went to a cemetery where a temple is there and I started praying there for help. See how desperate people are all over the world, my friend. A lot of people are desperate all over the world, not only here. Okay, remember this, huh? So next, look at this. Black magic is very ancient. Look at this thing. They put a picture there and they're invoking. They will invoke, come, do something. These people need to go. These people need to die. And the souls who come will go and do that. That's how they do. All the symbols are actually symbols who invoke in the dark side and they will go. Yesterday somebody told me this symbol also they put in the column. The pointed star. They put in the column because they were doing it without knowing these things all. No, it's all dark side. They put candles in all, say 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, and they put a big candle and they will invoke. And this will come. Look, another symbol is there. These things will attract the inner world. Souls will come. It's the European black magic way, huh? All over the world since ancient time. Now all of this is putting all this. What is the intention of this ritual? They will put and they will call. And this is how they used to do from those days. They put the fire and they will call and call. So what is coming when they call? That's the most important thing. What happened in the ritual? And where is the connection coming from? Is it a divine connection? Or is it an occult connection? Is it coming from the inner world? Why should the inner world, why should a good energy come? When you yourself who's doing it is not doing it with good intention. Your intention is not there, something like that will not come. Okay, guys, remember this, huh? So these are all homas. You're building homa, you're putting, you're praying this, that, you're calling this, and something will come. This is the normal one. The other one, they will sacrifice animals in the homa. And more dangerous and more powerful souls will come. The evil souls will come. Okay? And this is how you find the occult practice in many parts of the world. It's all from South India. Look at all of these things. Look at how they burn something, they put a graveyard, and they offer all of these things, and these things will go. The souls from here will go and manifest something like that. Okay? Now, black magic, power invoked by rituals, occult, with a wish to kill, steal, injure, and cause misfortune to the person gain without regard of harmful conscience. I don't care. I want the man to die. I don't care. And they will do it. They don't care at all, and they just go on and do it. Like that, huh? So now this is the Cuban. This is where yesterday the problem started. The camera went up. Everything's fine now. Okay. This is called a Santeria black magic. This is done by the Cubans. This is how she explained that the people from the black people came as slaves. They brought with them all the dark energy. They were practicing in their country. They couldn't practice. They mixed it with the Catholic religion. They call it Santeria. So if you go down to some of the women, the houses, they have a Mother Mary, and they got liquor and cigar there. They just put the Mother Mary to appease all these white people. But actually, it's their old religion coming back in a form. Even in every houses that I have in Cuba had this picture, and everywhere. They have a very special dance. They also dance very specially with that music. Some of the souls will come during that time. Okay? Right. So now this is how they look like. It's practical. See, look at this. Mother Mary, there's a small child. It's black face. Look at the face, how they are. This is Santeria. It's very strong black magic. People are very scared of the Cuban black magic. It's very, very strong. The Cuban black magic is very strong. Let me call Rosario when she can explain to you all. It's very, very strong. People get very scared. There's one guy who had the Santeria black magic. There's one guy who had a Santeria black magic. Okay, he had Santeria black magic. It was so strong that the guy couldn't walk because his ex-girlfriend was a Cuban. She went back home to do black magic. He was in Spain and he couldn't walk. Let me call somebody. Let's see if they are online. Let's see. Very interesting person. Manisha, you are from Canary Islands.
Yes, sir.
In the island of, what island is that?
Tenerife.
Tenerife, yes. You are in Tenerife.
That was from
This boy, wait madam, let me start the conversation. I know you know the story. This guy, when we met him in the workshop, he couldn't walk, correct?
Yes, he couldn't walk.
Why couldn't he walk?
He came to the workshop, first day,
Why he couldn't walk? You better bring your other volume down.
Yeah, I put it down now.
Okay. Why couldn't he walk?
So you tested him and he had a major black magic from his ex-girlfriend. He couldn't even stand properly.
Where was his girlfriend from?
And from Cuba.
Cuba.
So after you did the cleansing that day of black magic, and he had a big bolt on his forehead. He had a big bolt on his forehead. And next day, when he came, he was walking, the bolt had vanished, and he was very, very surprised at what happened.
So the idea is never mess with Cuban girls.
Yes, he is watching your program, sir.
He's watching my program.
Yeah.
But he doesn't speak English. He doesn't speak English.
He cannot speak English.
Yeah, I know.
He's watching all your classes. He never
never missed a blessing, and he's never had any kind of health issues ever after that.
And please tell him not to mess up with Cuban girls.
Yes, yes, sir.
Either you marry them and stay with them, or don't push them away, like how people do in other countries, They live together. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Manisha. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Now, she's part of the organizer and teacher in Tenerife, in Canary Islands. Okay, so Canary Islands it's Western Africa, but it's Spanish. So it's a big island called Spanish island. I've been there 3 times, and she organized a class. I fly all the way there to teach people. And this guy had Cuban black magic, and nothing could be done for him. He was really suffering, so much of pain. He couldn't walk. He would have died if it had not met us. You see how angry this is Sandaria black magic. I started this yesterday, and the whole camera went off yesterday. We had very good visitors from there. Today we're all fine. Okay, good. Now, like this one. So the Mexicans do another very one. They call it scent of death. You see the money sign. They will do anything for money. They will kill. They will loot. This is called a Mexican goat. Now, this is what they do. This is how they pray to this thing. They call a saint of death. Look, she's holding the world map. I am controlling the whole world. This is how strong it is, like that. Sometimes they have got all of these things. Today, a lot of people, they go around, they have what we call, what we call they have? They have what? They have got some function in Brazil. They do like Halloween. Halloween? Today, every children today is all big Halloween. You're inviting the dark side into your home. You wear dress like a witch. You think it's funny? You think it's cool? You wait and see what your children can be affected. Madam, you remember we were in Sao Paulo. This film actress came.
Yes, sir.
And she organized the show, The Cemetery.
Yes, sir.
And ever since then, she had so much a problem. Remember?
Yes, because November 2 is the day of the death of the dead souls, and in many countries in South America, they do parties in that moment. And so she was hired to do a big party for I don't know who in a cemetery. And she was the organizer. She organized everything. And that was like a month before we had the class and you came to Sao Paulo. And she said for that month, she was going crazy. She couldn't sleep. She couldn't eat. She couldn't function in her normal life. She didn't know what was happening. She was dying. And you said that she had more than 3,000 souls with her, all from that cemetery, furious with her.
Yes.
Yes.
You can't go and have a disco party there. They are all you're disturbing their peace.
Yes, sir. And that was Saturday. And on Sunday, she was feeling normal. She couldn't believe everything had changed. She was back to normal.
Today is Halloween. Everybody practicing Halloween. They think it's a big joke. They bring the kids all trick or treat and go around, wear all this costume. You know how much inner world they're all connecting to?
Sir, is it that people are foolish? Don't they understand that if you wear a skull, of course you're connecting to something horrible?
But people do not know. They think it's a joke. They think it's a joke until they get in trouble. Until then, they don't know what's happening. I'm telling you this. Let's go to the class. You'll understand more about it. How you attract all of these souls. How you attracting. How you putting yourself into this line of the souls coming to you. Okay.
Sir, for instance, but for instance, like 5 years ago, they're starting this fashion thing of using skulls, and you see t-shirts.
Yes, the dark side is getting stronger and stronger. Drugs, tobacco, alcohol. In Mexico, can you imagine Mexico? Remember I told you every policeman had 8th level black magic?
Yes.
As though they're all working for the dark side, not for the people. They were working for the dark side. That's why there's so much of kidnapping. How many kidnappings a day in Mexico?
Now they're growing, sir, more and more. Mexican people are begging you to go there and help them.
How to go? How to go to Mexico? You know how much it costs to go to Mexico? You know how much it costs to go to Mexico from here? It's the most expensive place for me to fly. I can fly to Argentina, which is much more further, and it's much more cheaper than to go to Mexico. They need a lot of help. We need to go to every city. We have been to many cities there. We have been to many cities in Mexico. So a lot of dark energy. The dark energy is getting stronger and stronger.
I remember you were in the airport and you stood beside 3 policemen that were there talking among themselves, and you started measuring them, and your face was, Rosario, they are working for the dark side.
Exactly. They are working for the dark side. That's why if something happens, they will not bother. They won't be able to catch him. They are part of the whole thing. It's very sad. It's very sad. You know, lucky we went to Nika and killed the brother. It'd be worse and worse. We need to get there again. Okay, bye.
Sir.
Okay, guys. So remember this, huh? This is Mexico. They pray to this. They put tattoos around the body with this. And this dark side will protect them when they do wise. The police cannot catch them. It's like a protection they have. It's a dark protection. They go and do. Don't worry, I will take care of you. And these guys will feed them with all kind of negative energy. Look, it's a skull and all of these things. The people are having this. The gangsters are always using this kind of energy to fight against the good side. Okay? So when the good side become worse and worse, I don't know how the good side is going down. Now voodoo. Now practice in Africa, practice South America, and practice in Caribbean. Cuba is part of Caribbean. So lots of like Haiti, Santo Dominico, Saint Martin, Aruba, all these places are there and all supporting the dark side by having this voodoo. It's much more stronger there than in America because they mix with the local culture there and they mix with the Catholic religion. So they call it Santeria. Okay? So like that. Very powerful, use the soul and third level from the inner world. They bring the third level from the inner world to do their work. So very powerful. So like that, this is all how they were. They all wear white and they're all ready to dance. They go in trance and they start dancing the logo. They dance in a certain thing because the souls will come into them. And this is how they do dancing. They're all like mesmerized. They go into trance. A lot of souls will come. Okay? Like that. They use needles. This one needle. And they can have many, many needles. They'll poke into each and every one of you. You know? And this can be very, very dangerous. You know? One minute, guys. Hopefully she did the she's in Vancouver. She works in
Hello.
Rista,
Yes, sir.
you're watching the live show?
Yeah.
You were staying in this island called
Island Mauritius?
Mauritius. Yes, you're working on Mauritius and you're working as a custom officer, correct?
Yes.
And the ships will come from Africa and Madagascar and you'll check the bags.
Yes, sir.
You shared a very important message to me the last time I met you. What did you tell me?
All the dolls. I checked the passenger bag and the bag was full of just voodoos. The dolls that you showed yesterday in the video, it was exactly like that, like needles in the dolls and names of the person and thread wrap around. There's names, paper names, and soaked in honey or I don't know what liquid is that.
Why did you stop them? Why did you stop them and put them in jail? You know why? There's no law against killing people with black magic.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no law. You can't put them in jail. Say, I said doll, that's all. I just put needles. So the court, you cannot take the court, you know. Even if they kill you also, you cannot take them to court. The court will say, he died of heart attack, not of black magic. Because there's no law against killing people with black magic. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So you cannot catch these people because they have needles. So how many dolls were there in that bag?
No, it was a big luggage, like big. And there was nothing else than just this.
Huh? No clothing, just puppets.
I didn't touch it.
My God. Can you imagine? This is a Mauritius island, which is not even an African island. It's beside Madagascar, and the ships come from South America, South Africa, right? And Madagascar. Okay. You see, can you imagine how much of black?
A lot. I've seen and noticed and seen people nearly dying of this.
It's so sad.
It's sad.
This is sad. Huh? Never mind. Let's see what we can do for the world. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
She's in Vancouver now. She transferred. She's working in Vancouver in the airport. So can you imagine how she's telling about experience of how the souls will come. She opened the bag and lots of dolls like this. Lots of dolls that she sees. So they're bringing here with names and pin poked inside. Can you imagine how difficult things can be for people around the world? how voodoo is so powerful. Next, Romanian and Gypsy black magic. Practiced in many parts of Europe. Many occult practices, very, very ancient, because these people are gypsies, not the gypsies, huh? The many spirit connections, network of spirit world, and performed by gypsies. Very powerful. The gypsies are people of the land. They don't have no moon. They have no land. They just walk around. They just put a camp. Say 1 month and they move everywhere. That's why they're very close to nature. So they do a lot of black magic, and most of them are very psychic, and they can do a lot of things, harm to people. So in Europe, they're very afraid of gypsy black magic. So we went to Romania just to clean that. We're supposed to have a class in May in Romania, but looks like that there's going to be a lockdown for us until then. I don't know if they will travel, but hopefully we can travel. Okay? Now, this is how the gypsies will work. And most of all ladies, not men. So ladies who are born psychic, they end up doing this kind of practices. This is what they do. Okay? Now, black magic spells and symbols. Secret spells for the Romania gypsies. Can you make a book? You can learn a book and start putting love for spell, love for health, a spell for power, a spell for money. So many spells. And you put the symbols and you keep on that, because all the symbols will connect to some inner world connection. Okay, like that. Now, these tarot card readers also have some kind of a connection from the inner world. Most of the people who are psychic end up doing tarot card, and the answers will come through some soul to them. Okay, remember that. So next, black magic. Main aim is to bring suffering to the person by sending negative energy to the energy body. Next, can also destroy, reshape, create financial block and bodily harm. Can create all of these things. Next, disrupt business and success. Next, many other stuff in many ways. Sometimes you cannot explain something happened. Car can accident, this won't work, your wife will be screaming and shouting, children are falling sick. For somebody, your car is not starting, no one likes you. So many things can happen during black magic. There's some dark energies there, trying to find a way to make you suffer, to make you down, to make you in many ways, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay? Next, levels of black magic. We got first level, second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level, sixth level, seventh level, eighth level, ninth level, 11th, and 10th level. Okay? What we talk here is only this level. This is enough for you guys. We don't want more than that. Now, first level is now, it happens to the intense negative thought towards someone, and it's like part of the evil eye. Evil eye and intense thought towards someone. Okay? Next, it would attract negative souls, and these souls would actually be there to create the dark energy. So these souls will come because you're so negative. They will come and listen to you. They'll be an invisible friend, and they will go and do and come back. Like you have made friends because of your negativity. So a lot of jealous souls will also come and make things for you the way you want. It's wow, I'm so powerful. I think something happened. So these are all how the energy works. Your thought forms are very, very strong. Next, second level is going to some places and making complaint about someone, somebody, family, and etc. You're going somewhere and taking, can be a temple, can be a church, can be anywhere. Say, I don't like this, but this person must suffer. They've done so much suffering. And all of these things will make it work. Okay? Souls from these places can manifest your thoughts and create this dark energy. Now, some souls may physically manifest on people and in the homes and places. They can go down there and create problems. I have a lot of experience. There's one lady to me, she got married because the mother's consent. The mother never liked the marriage. She said so much of spell, so much of second level dark magic. This lady and the husband never slept. Never slept. They've married for more than 10 years. And every night she gets raped by a soul. She met me and I told her, there's a soul with you, girl. Release. Next day, another soul comes. Release. Another soul. So I asked her, what is happening? Why are you getting so many souls and all keeping you away from the husband? She told me a story about how the mother did not like the marriage, and she goes to all temples to pray that she should not have a child. And after PVH, she became better. No more astrology. The souls are around, but they don't come near because the mother is still praying. She's asking forgiveness, doing divine fire for the mother to become better. And one fine day, the brother visited her and he started again. Wow, I tell you, it's so difficult to remove because something is dynamically happening. This mother is going on and praying because she didn't want the marriage to take place. She didn't want it to happen. So a lot of things happening like that. So remember, homes and place. Now, this can be paid or offering. Okay, you pay for the offering and let it happen. Okay, next. This is all you do. What do you do here? You do offering, you do this, you do that, give him alcohol, beer, please do this for me. And sometimes this soul from here can go. It is not this soul, but the souls who are around in that place. Okay? Can also be something like that. And you go to some of the places, every weekend, there'll be so many sacrifice of animals. And you go there, they'll be full of alcohol, beer, lots of beer, full. Okay. Next, these are also some of the temples you go and pray. This is the owls, and they also have a big snake down there. And these are all occult. Whenever you have owls and whenever you have snakes, they're all practicing occult energy, not divine energy. Nothing is divine here. He's holding a knife. God doesn't need a knife. God doesn't need a snake. God doesn't need alcohol to drink. So these are the ways this happen. And people believe in these things. Okay? It works to some extent. Because something will go and kill somebody. Even it's not bad or good. You say something, I will do it for you. I don't care. I'm a gangster. I am a gangster. I will go and do it. Whatever it is you do, I go and do it. They don't think. The gangsters don't think twice. The policeman will think. You make a police report, he will think whether it is true or not, whether I should go or not. Let me investigate first and find out who is at fault. You make a report first. That's a policeman. Gangster, money, I will go and do. I don't care. You give me money, I'll do. It's how it is. Okay? Right. Next. Now, this is another temple we went. Very famous temple. I think some people in India will remember this temple. We went down there. You know what they do? If I don't like somebody, this is a God, sleeping God. When I don't like somebody, I go there, I grind the chili. I grind the chili and I put on this stone. Thinking of that man. This man must suffer. Can you imagine? You're there, you put chili all over your body. How you will feel? Your eyes, your nose, how? Like that, they will take this chili. After grinding, you buy the chili out of the temple. You bring it inside. You pay some money and you grind the chili with all the anger. These people must suffer. This family must suffer. No? You take the chili and they go put it on this stone. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how this happens so badly? It's called Masanyaman Temple in Pollachi. Let me call somebody there. All Indian people, Tamil Nadu. Watch. Let's see if we pick up the call. If you don't pick up, of course somebody else. So this is what happens. So how angry somebody must be to go down there. So what is this temple practicing? It's practicing so dark energy. There's no forgiveness, nothing of that sort. Just wanting to go and make somebody suffer. Hello?
Sir.
Mr. Sabri? English please.
Tell me, sir.
Where are you now?
I'm in my field, sir.
Pollachi. How far is Masanyaman temple from your place?
It's 7 kilometers.
Remember last year we went to the temple to clean the temple?
Yes, sir. Exactly April 4th. Evening.
April 4th, huh? April 4th.
Yes.
And we cleaned the temple and you were complaining there was no rain in the city for a long, long time. For the whole place. Remember?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And after clean temple, when it started raining?
Rain from another 7 days it started raining.
Started raining, huh? How long it rained? Heavy rain or small rain?
Nice rain, sir. And for another 9 months complete full-fledged rain in Pollachi after many
All
years.
finished. After many years, 9 months of rain they have. Can you imagine
Yes.
how much this dark energy can worsen your place of your stay? Can you imagine, my friends?
Yes, sir. We understand, sir. We understand the results.
And people go down there and do so much of harm. How can nature be happy? Where's the forgiveness? Where's the love and compassion and kindness? These temples all just producing dark energy.
Yes, sir. Even she is not a god, even, sir. She is a female who got raped.
Yes, sir. There's a story I told you when I went there. Now that she's no more there, the soul has been elevated with all the souls. The temple is empty now.
Yes.
So people putting whatever is not going to work, it's just your own thought from that soul. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Like they see this guy working. They call, sir, please come, sir, come to Pollachi, sir. This temple is so terrible. Because of dark energy, there's no rain in the place. Listen, my friend, okay? So third level black magic and onwards is done with the help of a trained person to perform such tasks. This one, you don't need. Anybody can go and do. Just go and do, put it up and finish. That's it. There's nobody in between. It's all first level, second level. Third level, you need somebody, a trained person, to make connection to the dark side. You must make connection to the dark side, must come inside. Okay? Like that. So has soul with him to perform such thing. So the souls are around him. He's in command with a lot of souls around him. He tell, hey, you do this, hey, you do that, hey, do this. You may think it's funny. But they have the command of a lot of souls, and they will trap the souls and keep them with them, and they will make them work what they want them to do. Okay? Very important, huh? So next, invoke the inner world for assistance. So they will call the inner world to come down there and help me. And this inner world will come because it's all about the money. And this person will feed the inner world with his own way. He's got his own way of feeding them. Okay? But between you and me, it's money. You give money, I will do it for you. Okay? Like a tantric. Okay? Next, fourth, fifth, sixth level black magic is done by occult practice. Same thing like this now. Pandit, tantric and witches, low level temples, entities, nature spirits, and use of entities. All these things is part of the whole black magic practice. Okay? Material used in black magic, number one, pictures, photographs. Today is very easy to get pictures. Just go and key into the Facebook. You get all the pictures of people. Family pictures. Everything is very easy. Those days, people don't give pictures to anybody very easily. Huh? Today, Facebook, pictures, download, print, and go and give. Snapshot. Hey, this is the person. That easy today. Huh? Next, dolls. Part of clothing. Things belonging to person. Hair, nails, soil. The soil from the lake, they take and go down there. Soil from the house, they go and give it them. And they do it. You want to watch this idea? You must go and watch a conjuring. At the end of conjuring, they will take something and put down there, and the whole family is a truth. It's a part of the two people. You know, they go around doing this thing. Huh? There were so many dolls and so many things in the place. That means all the souls have not been elevated. They're still stuck in that thing. Mirrors are one place where the soul can go inside and stay. So all these guys got big mirrors. Be careful. The Chinese people will put a mirror in front of the entrance of the house, and it's like a spider's web that traps all the dark energy. And most times when you open, you'll see a picture of a god there. Big god. Like they put a big knife and a lot of beers, you put on there. As you enter, you see that. So these things that come inside, they'll walk away because something else is in the house. It's all protection that people keep in the house to keep away all the dark energy from coming inside. First thing with mirrors. Sometimes you even have a big mirror at the entrance because mirrors are portals for people to catch. They trap inside, they cannot come outside. So be careful of mirrors. When you break the mirrors, all the soul will be released. A lot of mirrors, souls are stuck in these mirrors. Okay? Next, symptom of black magic, dreaming of dirty place, dreaming of insects and snakes and spiders, dreaming of dead people, relatives coming to your place for some reason. Next, suicidal tendency you have it. Please check and see. Is there something? I mean, I always have dreams and a lot of snake dreams and a lot of something is happening. Okay? Dreaming of dead people. Medical cannot diagnose and unable to detect any ailments. I cannot find. Check and see. Okay, next, multiple physical ailments, everything going wrong. I have this, I have that, I have this, everything they have. Okay, next, medical treatment does not work. You can hear voices and see shadows. You can hear voices, shadows, something around. You can feel something going around. Okay, paranormal activities are going around. Next, mental disorder. Okay, lots of things are happening. Huh? Hello. Did you call me? Hello?
Sir,
Yeah.
I am calling you because I remember I asked you once for a very famous saint for the Catholic religion, and you told me he had died many years ago, and you told me his soul was stuck in Cuba being used by a very powerful black magician. And he was a very, yes, Padre Pio.
The guy who bleeds from the hand.
Yes, he did a lot of things, a lot of miracles appearing in several
We went there and everyone's released now. There's nobody there. All gone up.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Remember we went down there? We went to, yeah, all. Nobody. Nobody. Yes, they're very powerful. The Cuban black magic is very powerful. This is what I call a 6th level, 7th level, 8th level, 9th level black magic.
So I wonder, sir, when all the Catholic people were praying to this saint, because they all do, still do, but the saint soul was being used by the Cuban, not anymore, but while it was being used, were all those prayers being used by this dark magician too?
Of course.
Oh my, sure.
Of course.
Yes. So everything has been released there.
No more.
Nothing is-
Everything is gone.
No.
In fact, he has taken birth. He's taken birth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago.
Oh, really, sir? Okay, back in Italy again?
Yes.
Okay, sir. And may I ask you one more thing, sir? The triangle, Bermuda Triangle.
It's
People
clean.
are asking here.
It's clean now.
It's clean. All the dark energy there is clean.
We cleaned it. Remember when we went in Cuba? We went to the beach side. We went to the beach side to do it. It's fine now.
Yes, sir.
No more negative energy.
Okay.
We need to go back. We need to go back to Cuba one more time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Because it's, thank you, sir.
You see, you can see a lot of voices and see shadows and paranormal activities and mental disorder. This is all there. But some people can feel it. Jayashri, you moved to a new house.
Yes, sir.
And what was in the house?
Sir, I had around 100 photo frames put up on the hall.
Who was the owner?
The earlier owner, before we bought the house, there was one guy. He had all those things put up on the wall. He gave it to us and he said somebody will be coming and collecting the photo frames, but they didn't turn up. It was there with us almost for 2 years.
2 years.
Yes, we had it for 2 years and we were having so much of problem because of it. And there were almost around 1,700 plus souls inside the house. After talking to you, with your help, you elevated them and then we disposed all the photo frames. My daughter was getting attached to it. She was so sensitive and she used to tell what was happening in the church and all. She used to discuss with her friends. She used to tell her friends whatever will be happening inside a church during the prayers or during the time when the dead body is brought into the church and how they do the prayers there and how they take it out and how the souls accompany it. All that was being told by her.
She never been to church before.
No, sir.
And she was the guy was a Christian.
Who, sir? No, the pictures were connecting to many inner worlds and she was being more towards the Christianity in that. It was all in English movies and other things, horror English movies.
Okay.
And many other people of, few photos of people of Michael Jackson and other people.
So they're all fine now, all gone now. You throw them all away, yeah?
Yes, sir.
You see
Immediately after you removing, we disposed of all the photo frames and now everything is fine.
He never came to ask you. This guy never came to ask you.
No, they didn't turn up at all.
How did you find PVH?
Sir, Kritika, my friend, she was in PVH and she's still in PVH. She was telling me about it. And you won't believe I was having the PVH material without touching it for more than 1.5 years. But I was telling people to take part in PVH and learn PVH, which will support them and help them. That time, that occasion, when we went to a temple also, my daughter was so curious and she started putting cross and praying in a Christianity way. Then
In an Indian temple.
Yes, sir. Then Kritika scolded me. Why are you not taking it up? You are just telling people about it. Then I took it serious. From then till today, I don't know, full-fledgedly, I was
You see,
put into PVH.
you see how the connection from all of these pictures were disturbing your daughter, you know.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
It was
So
too much. It was too much.
exactly, they will come to you and make you change the way they want things to happen. This is what I'm telling you. A lot of soul will come through pictures, through books, and you also had a book, right?
No, sir, I didn't have any book, but few books I tried reading. You said they're negative, don't go near it. They may attract souls.
There's one book, I think, There's one book, I think. There's one book, yes. This is the book.
It's a medium of.
No. This book here, Strange Stories of Supernatural. Who gave me this book?
Yes, sir.
This book here.
So somebody.
You see, put a skull. The book has a skull.
I think it's from a South Indian person only, sir.
Yeah, Strange Stories of
Yes, sir. They
Supernatural.
had it in their house and it was given to you, sir.
And these books all can connect into the inner world. And lots of souls will come for the book. Look at the way how the book is written. It shows a skull, It shows exactly a skull. That's why I kept the book here so that I can show people, These are the kind of books that people read. Young children read these books and they go crazy. Must be very careful of what you read, Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So imagine things like this can give you a lot of activity like paranormal, mental disorder, just pictures, personal disorders, you start following things, you feel depressed, you feel obsession towards sex and loss of sex drive. Everything can go wrong. Everything can go wrong. Next, cannot consume the marriage, consummate with somebody blocking you from you getting together with your husband or your wife and you cannot get along and fighting. I have got so many cases like that. Next, blocked in income, nothing works, and you obstacle to all time. Everything is a block. Now these are the symptoms of getting black magic. Okay. Now types of black magic in India: Bengali black magic, Assam. Assam is very powerful. Your Kamakya temple is there. The Calcutta Kali, everywhere Calcutta Kali. Kashmiri Muslim black magic. Kerala, your Chotani Amman, everything is there. Many people. Everybody go to Kerala to remove black magic or to get black magic done for somebody else. Malaysians will go to Kerala and get black magic done. Next, Agoris. They are very powerful people. Next, look at all these things. Now, this one Calcutta Kali, and then this also another man doing puja for this thing. Next, look at all of these things. All these things are all available. Now, it's all occult energy. Where is the divine? Where's the divine? Where's the divine in here? Look at this. Is there divine in any one of these things? You think there's a divine? That divine look like this? Like the creator of the universe look like this? It's all occult practices, occult energy, connected to your dark side. Now, look at this, guys. Now, this is called the Kamakya temple. This is where the blood will come and people give the blood to everybody. Apparently, the soul will have period every month. Every month, they'll bring the blood and give to you. Okay? Now, look at all of this, how the Kamakya temple looks like inside the whole thing. So, please be careful. You are indulging in dark energy. You are indulging in dark side. Children should not go to such temples at all. Okay? Like that. So, now, look at this. These are the Agoris. See how powerful they are. No, see what they worship. Look at this. And now ultimately worship this man. So what are you telling me? It's good. These guys are good. They left life. They just sit down there and mesmerize half naked or maybe fully naked. And they're all so great and everything. Wow, look at these guys, So like that. You won't believe me. I went to a temple called Ujjain temple. Ujjain. Okay, I'm sure a lot of Indians there. At 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, Agoris will take the ash of the dead people and do abhishekam on the linga. After he's finished at 4 o'clock, then 5 o'clock, something like that, then they do the other. Every day he has been doing this for so many years. The Agoris will go down there and take the ash of the dead and put on the linga. It's one of the 7 or 11 or 7 Jnana lingas of India. It is Ujjain temple. I went to the temple, and I cannot tell you what happened in the temple. Okay, I don't need to tell you. Look at all these guys. Praying to all of these things, It's all dark energy. They are connected to the dark side. Some of these people are sitting on the dead corpse to do meditation. Okay, lots of things happen. Okay, now black and occult practice temples, black magic also have been done there. Many souls are there in this temple. Are they good or bad souls? How do you know they're good or bad souls? How do you know? Next, Look at this occult practices. They're tying all the things and putting some thought form, a block. I will marry this man. This man should not get married. Or I must pass my exam. That's fine. But a lot of them are putting so many different kind of thought form and tying it there. Or tie a string around the tree. Okay? Now type of tying the strings, tying bangles, and a lot of thought from left here. And some people bring lock. I lock this girl will be with me. She should not go anywhere. They put a chain and tie it around. So this is all blocks. So now the girl or the boy will have many, many blocks coming from these kind of places. It's all dark energy blocks. Blocks, they get moving on, they cannot move on. Okay? Now, this is another big temple in Kerala. Chotanyaman temple. Okay, look. What is here? Needles. Big nails. The soul they catch are put into this tree. Can you imagine if you are a soul and you are there in somebody's body and they go down and tie you to this big thing like that around here? All this thing are full of souls. The last time we went there, we elevated lots and lots of souls. It's very sad. It's how they do it. Even they put a little, like a small doll and put the nail inside. I mean, they stuck you inside. One doll, two doll, many doll. They say, this is the thing. I stuck you. I put this nail is this long. And they push that so the nail will never come out. You know? So this is how they do this to souls who are stuck. It's very sad. Sometimes the soul is there because it wants revenge, it's angry with somebody, and you go down there, they catch and they put you inside here. No? It's very sad. Now like this, the Black Church of Romania. No? The Black Church is very, very powerful. I've been to the church, we cleaned the church in Romania. Very, very, very powerful. It's really dark, very black. Everything's dark. There's nothing nice about the whole thing. There's no color. It's all black color. It's called the Black Church of Romania in a city called Brasov. Okay, so you can go and check on the internet. Brasov. They call it the Black Church. The name of the church is Black Church. Okay. Okay. Good. So this is Opus Dei. Laura is very good Opus Dei. So this is all the different church, and they produce a lot. They practice a lot of dark energy, and they're all getting in touch with the dark side. No, there's no more Jesus Christ here. There's no more Jesus Christ here. Okay. Now this is another type, and they do all rituals. Look, when they break, there must be blood inside. You know, they put all kinds of rituals. They're trying to feed the inner world, feed the soul's inner world. Like that, some temples got huge tube. The chariot will come out from the temple. During the time, they will put all in and they break in front, and like, I'm giving you all of this thing, you should not disturb. Now my God is leaving the night, he's going back, he's coming back again. It's like asking permission to get out of his house. He's very comfortable in his house. Big door closed, he's got a bath, he sleeps, and then whenever he wants to come out for some chariot thing, they do this kind of thing to break it, to allow him to go inside. And when I go to in Hyderabad, everybody's house is a big thing hanging there like that in front of everybody else, hoping that this will attract all the dark energy. Come on, my friends, a fruit, take and eat it. How can that protect you? It's all your mind, your NLP. Black magic entities make use of spirit for their black magic. Many types of souls and entities, noise-making soul, moving things, taking money, jewelry, robbery without the person knowing it. Souls can be used to merchandise people. Somebody will come and talk, and you give all your money to him and say, hey, I gave all my money. How did it happen? Because some souls are helping these people do the robbery, daylight robbery. Somebody go down there and he lost all the money. They know they got money. They'll come, sit down, and they'll talk to you. They use the dark side. Okay. Also, getting you to become alcoholic or drug addict or something like that. These are many types of souls who can do this job. Okay. Now, is there white magic? Yes. There is white magic. Anyone say there's no white magic? Yeah, there is white magic. Okay. Now, white magic, black magic. What's the difference? What's the difference? I think the only people who talk so much about white magic is Prana violet healing. We talk a lot of white because we see a lot of white magic. People come there with lots of pain here and pain here. Just by showing the I am card, pain goes up in less than 2 minutes. We have done so many. In fact, 2 days back, I'm not sure the ladies in the class here today, she had a pain at home, and we showed the card from here, and her pain went off like that. And that pain was there for 40 years with her, and it just went off like that. And she sent me a message the next day. She said, sir, I'm totally fine today. See how the white magic has come to you and your soul is not accepting it. Now, when the soul accepts it, That means your soul is very young. You are not allowing, your soul cannot think. A lot of souls coming to this lifetime. Some are young, some are to learn, some are already established, some are much more evolved. So all the evolved soul will not get attracted to white magic. Okay? Right. Next, levels of white magic. First level done by person. Second level done by organization. Third level done by help of inner world. Fourth level is done with the help of black magic. So you got all of these things. White magic people also perform dark energy or black magic. So level. This level, this level, this level, very easy to remove. The I am is enough. This is different. You have to ask, you will identify where is it coming from, ask forgiveness, and then remove this black magic. Okay? Now, who practice white magic? Normally by spiritual groups, gurus or spiritual teachers, yoga teachers or healers or whoever it is. Well, all of these guys, huh? Healers, who call them the spiritual masters and teachers and all kind of stuff. Okay? Now, to bring them into their group, follow the teaching, influence them spiritually by saying that I am more spiritual, I am God, only through me you will find God, I am the avatar, I am the Kalki Bhagavan or Bhagavan, whatever they call it. I am that today in my lifetime. They are there. Okay? Next, interest to create a cult group and go for the human personality. They will say, I got 1 million followers, all are professionals. They will listen to me. I say yes, they will say yes. It's how they control. This is Paka white magic. You open their picture, it's their picture. You go everywhere in the house, big picture with garland. Paka white magic. There are people who are born in this world. Okay? That's all. They come with a little bit of thing. That doesn't mean that he's God and you must pray to him, put garland around him, pray to him, put for his food and all that. Now, can be removed? Yes. Can be difficult also because they are sometimes they are practicing occult energy and a lot of black magic like that. Huh? There are many, many people all over the world, huh? Not only in India, in Tibet, in Russia, in South America. They call themselves different names. They call themselves shamans. They call themselves spiritual masters, spiritual teachers. I am an Angelish. I am this, that. So many things they have called, and they are controlling them because they people go under the people. Okay, like that. Next, white magic can send to the crown chakra and send to the Ajna chakra, not anywhere else. Purpose to influence the person spiritually. Influence the person spiritually. Bring people into their own spiritual path. Come, this is the best path. You follow my path, everything fine. So people follow, worship them, start giving them money, give them gold. I just found out that one guy gave almost 30,000 ringgit more in form of gold to that person. Can you imagine? You think it's good karma by giving money to somebody who call it the spiritual guru? If you had given the 30,000 ringgit, 5,000 ringgit to 20 mothers, single mothers, he will get so much of karma that cannot imagine what his next life will be. Can you imagine? $30,000 in a form of gold, just go. You go to some temple, you take the gold and put inside and walk away. It's so sad how people have become like that. They just give everything because some guru says you must give to guru. You must give. You don't give guru, guru tachana, whatever name they call it. They start people giving. It's so sad, man. It's very, very sad. Okay? So bring people into the spiritual path. You must follow my path. I am the savior. I will save you wherever you go. Okay? Now some claim to be God. Some claim I am Bhagavan, Sri something. I am Bhagavan. And you're treated like a God. Huh? And then sometimes you treat them like a God. Whatever says, fine. There's one place I went, I saw a Nandi. Okay, I saw a Nandi. Yeah? And what is behind the Nandi? Who will be behind Nandi? You'll find a Shiva Linga. But this time I saw his picture was there. There's no Shiva Linga. His picture was there in front of the Nandi. So what is saying? I am Shiva. See, can you imagine? See how people can mesmerize and people all accept because they're all blindly following. Whatever they say, they follow blindly. They can't even go near the people. Just blindly follow because only through him they can find God. Okay? The God, the Indian God says, Mada, Pida, Guru, Devam. Okay? Now I change them. Mada, Pida, school teachers. That was supposed to be. School teachers, company boss. And then when you're old enough, then you find when you finish all your responsibilities as a father, as a son, as a husband, as a mother, son-in-law, or daughter-in-law, when you finish all the responsibilities, when you finish, and then you can go and find God. Until then, you cannot find God. You got so much of responsibilities to do, and start helping people. Go out and help people who need help. That itself is not enough. God will stand beside you. Okay? We do that in the Art of Living class. Huh? Next, are they God? Are they God? Sorry, the Y there. Are they gods? Are they gods? Next. Look at this man. Someone got very angry by putting this picture. Got very angry. How can this man is so great? I know who this man was. Somebody sent me the internet. Now I found out this man went to jail because of some money laundering and also some woman issue. That's what I found out today. So I put the right picture. Listen to me, guys. We had a talk yesterday with this girl, and I went to the girl now. She's giving me a full audio of what this whole thing is all about. Because she herself is part of the group member. I will share this in the internet today. So please, don't simply start telling me, I know what happened, I know I'm sick. You just see the outside. You just see the outside, okay? Now, all these people who are getting all the legs washed, next lifetime you may not have a leg. Think, Now look, what's she doing? You puja for this man. Funny, Very funny, doing puja. I don't know if you do puja for the father or for the mother. You know how much the mother have done for her? Put her 8 months in the 10 months in the body, eat the right food to keep her ready, deliver with so much of pain, delivered it, and suffered for the next 1 month or 2, got outside, fed her milk, take care of her, give her food, took her when she was sick, cannot even shit, everything took care, fever, and today you're doing this to one man who can't even go near this man, doing puja with flower. He going to show you God? Did he find God? Look, isn't that funny world? This is a funny world, my friends. Now, this is what I call Pakka white magic. This is white magic to the fullest. So now I hope you understand what we mean by white magic. Okay? Now look at this guy. Look at this guy. They put the leg on the foot. And then they say, the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda are cooling like a million moon. Cooling like a million moon. How the hell these guys know what is the moon all about? What the moon does? Just because some American go down there and put a flag doesn't mean it belongs to America. Because you went there, you put an American flag. Did you put a world flag? Did you put a world flag there? You put an American flag, you came back. And today don't even go there anymore because there's nothing there. But what does the moon does for Mother Earth and everything else in the energy form? Not in a physical moon form. In an energy form, what the moon does for us. It gives us water. It makes a hurricane. Whenever there's a hurricane, what we do is we bless the moon. The moon's energy can change the energy in our Mother Earth and make it calm. We have done it so many times. You do not know. That is what the moon, not going down there and putting an American flag. We were the first to come to the moon. We conquered the moon. It's wrong. It's wrong. So remember, like a million moons. What a joker. Look, praying put slipper. That's the one place I went long time ago. They had the shoes of that man. And they put in puja to the shoe. Oh my God. He had a shirt also there. And they put like a chair down there. So he's sitting on there and they put the slippers. And they're all putting and buying on the slippers. I used to wonder, what is wrong with people? How degrading can you become? How low can you become and doing this to another human being's pair of shoes? Because somebody's thought form is so strong. Somebody put you there at that point. There's one guy, I remember, I couldn't put it here. They're selling his foot in brass. His footprint in brass. And you pray to it, everything will come. You see how people do all of these things? How crazy people can become? And look at this thing. Somebody's leg there. No, somebody's leg. Mantra going on. Mantra going on. Look at this guy. Old man. Man to live on earth. So where's the God? Where's all the Siva? Where's all the Brahma? Where's the Vishnu? Where? What happened? Now praying to men now. Who are these guys? Funny, isn't it? Are we all living in a very funny world today? Your great-great-grandfather played to nature. This is all pakka, what we call as white magic. Man is going the other right. You think you can find God this way? By praying to another man? You can follow any man and follow the teachings. No problem. Learn the teaching and become a good person. That's all. Everybody was sent by God to do some teaching to help mankind. Okay? Now, don't worry. Okay? Now, psychic vampires, people or souls who draw energy from another person. You're taking away all the life force from that person. Taking away. That's what we call a psychic vampire. Okay? Now, this one here is called, you can drain it with energy. You feel weak. You feel so bad. Maybe done subconsciously because the person is weak and he cannot has own energy. When you go to hospital, you see a lot of people, you can lose energy to these people. They all dying, you can attract, they can energy go to you. Or you go to a very crowded place, you can also have the same thing. Like the psychic vampires found in crowded places, malls and shopping complexes, temples, hospitals, workplace sometimes, even cinema and theater. A lot of people sometimes, the cinema, you're not the only one. A lot of souls also watching. Let's say you go to watch a horror movie. Some souls will be there watching the horror movie at the same time. At home, you watch a horror movie at midnight. Some souls will come and watching with you. You'll be very surprised because it's all attracting some dark energy coming towards you. Okay? Like that. Cinemas and theaters, sometimes homes. Sometimes the home can be very weak and you can pick up, they can pick up all your life force and you become very weak. The symbols, are these symbols good? Now they may have inner world connection. Next, this connection may be people with power to do good and dark work. Now negative souls can be with this symbol and give you the energy to do good or bad things. So it depends on whether it's good or bad. Now look at all of these things. This symbol. You put all things and you start praying. Some dark energy will come. This symbol is big. They make a small symbol and wear around a badge and walk around. Look at all the different symbols around. Lord, who is this? Whose symbol is that? What symbol is that? A lot of work. Which symbol is that? Look at one eye. So all different types of symbols. Every symbol can have inner world connection. Some good, some bad. But how many good and how many bad? You take the one and you can find out yourself. Check and see. Okay, like that. Huh? So look at the symbol. Swastika. How powerful the symbol was. Done by the Nazis. They're still around. They still print to this Nazi. And this thing, and Hitler, by the time when he was alive, he sent people to all over the world to find out the occult energy and bring the energy back. They went to South America, they went to Andes, they went to India, they went everywhere. When they were still good, planning for the World War II. He sent many people to find, because they say we are the Aryans, we are the purest of the people on Mother Earth. And they want to establish a very powerful race called the Aryans. In fact, you won't believe me, they got strong men, and they found all these good-looking girls, and they had sex with them. Just have sex. The baby now belonged to the state of that part. So pure Aryans were coming together. If the babies are born disabled, they just kill them. They want a pure breed of human beings. And I wonder what happened to these children today. When the World War went off, I don't know what happened. A lot of children were there. They were breeding them like having farms. Okay, the mothers were just babies giving. They got guys who come, strong guys, and have sex, just have children. Okay, because they want to have race. And this symbol was helping them. What inner world connection was that? Look at what he put down there in the symbol. Kill people. So this symbol had a lot of inner world connection to give them the power to be so strong and do whatever they want to do. Okay, like that. Look at all of these things. Look at the tattoos. These tattoos were put by people who are warriors. They were fighting against another race. They put warriors like the Maoris. They have tattoos. They were fighting. So these tattoos will have inner world connection to go for fighting, for war with inner world. Each one have their own inner world connection. They will come like that. But today it's a fashion. Look at this lady. She put on. This lady is a very famous lady. Look at tattoo she put down there in Thailand. What's she going to have? Super duper dark energy connection. Right. Now, objects can also have the connection. Connection coming from the place of origin or infused with rituals, or objects have souls attached to objects or even books. Like that, looks all object. This can come from some places, the connection will come. And when they come to that place, then the connection will come. Sometimes when they come, your soul doesn't like it. I've removed so many of this and people have become pain-free. I've removed that and the Ajna Chakra has pain is gone. There's a young boy, 18 years old, he had a thing. He refused to open because it's so tight, he cannot remove it. Then once he removed it, the pain went away immediately. So then I said, put back, no, so I don't want to put this, I don't want to put this, no. I'm 18 years old, I'm suffering so much because of the head pain. I cannot study. He never knew that it because of this. Because some connections will come because coming from a temple, coming from a holy person, or from some tantric. Everybody is marketing this in a very big way. It's a seed of a tree. How can this have connection with the divine? How can? It's all like very cartoon, very cartoon. Like Ultraman. Ding, 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 ding. I have a ring. The ring is very powerful. I have a bangle. This bangle is very powerful. It's all NLP, neuro-linguistic. I have something. I'm very powerful. I am on this. This bangle was very powerful, given to me by a great man. Yes, it helps you. It helps your moral. But is there divine connection? It's only for the mind to make yourself feel strong. That's all. Next, look at all of these things. Now, what's inside here? What's inside here? Sometimes you go to Tantric, they'll put some souls inside and put for you. We have taken the wand and checked so many souls in these things. So many souls. Especially when you go to the Dargah, it's green in color. It's protection. Understand? Because there's some souls down there or some connection. When another energy comes, see this and go away. But if that energy is more powerful, it'll kick this off and come and attack you. So all depends on how powerful the other energy coming is. It's very weak, it will not come. You have a protection, that's it. But it's not a divine protection. Protection coming from some kind of graveyard or some kind of soul. I've seen many souls who have come here and put inside and they have all previously have committed suicide before. Okay? Remember this, okay? Next, look at this. Dream catchers. This will actually catch the souls. This will actually catch the souls. And sometimes the souls will be in the house. This somehow will catch the soul and keep it there in the house. And they give you a lot of problems, my friend. These are called dream catchers. These dreams are coming because of souls. Let's see. Let's call her and see. Let's call her and see whether she picks the call. Madam, so revision class, I asked the question yesterday to you.
Yes, sir.
You had a lot of problems in the house with the two girls.
Yeah.
Because you had this in your house, huh?
Yes, sir. My two girls in their bedroom, and they were complaining that they couldn't sleep and weird dreams. So I was calling them, I was checking and cleaning and reading information, everything I've done, but this continues. And then when I kept calling you said there's
something negative in your house.
Something negative. I couldn't find because there is no statue, no picture, nothing there. And then when
No Indian stuff, huh? No Indian temple stuff, huh?
I snapped a few photos and sent you. Then you said, what is this? You circle this. Then I said, it's like they went somewhere and bought a souvenir and it looks pretty. It looks pretty like the small girls all like to hang in their room.
Yes, madam.
And then I realized you said it's a dream catcher, and it's not a dream catcher, it's a soul catcher.
Yes, madam. It catches a dream and catches a soul at the same time. It catches both, but dream and soul. The dreams come because of the souls, madam. So they catch all the souls and keep them there. It's helping you, but that energy is all over the house.
Yes.
You understand?
So you remove all the souls immediately, and I have to discard it away. Nowadays, when I go to any souvenir shop, there are, a lot of pretty dream catcher. I'll stand like 1 meter apart, so scared, like a social distance.
Yes, madam. You go to antique shop, you see all the stuff. These antique shops, they have so many old things. They have some connection. Somebody has done these kind of things before.
Yes,
But
you
see now. Look at that, madam. Madam. Look at the next. Look at the next slide now.
Okay.
Look at the slide now. Look at the next slide. They look pretty. How many people buy this and keep in the house when they go for a holiday?
Yes, it's all in the souvenir shops.
Yes, madam. You go to buy. You go to buy. Look at the faces, madam. Look at the teeth. You go to Africa, you buy this kind of thing. There's from Africa, there's from India, those are from Bali, madam. It's all will have connection to something. In fact, when the Balinese make this, they give names of these people, these souls. Some souls will come. When you go for the Bali, madam, they have the kata-kata dance and also Ramana. They all wear this kind of mask and waran and they go in trance. Some souls will come and act like that. Every of the mask has a name. Every of the mask has a connection.
Yes, sir.
So please be careful when you bring masks like this and like that into your house. Some connections coming from the dark side, especially from Africa. I've not seen a pretty mask from Africa, but it's always dull and long face and something like that from African mask. Okay, madam, thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. So imagine, guys, look at all of these masks. You can bring into your house. What are you bringing? You're bringing some dark energy into your house. These objects will have connections. This one guy, I had a class, he had so many masks. I said, hey, what are you doing? All are so negative, all connected to the inner world. Understand, my friend? So please be careful how you bring these kind of things in your house, okay? Negative thoughts, spells, curse, negative elementals, souls, thoughts, aggressive thoughts from salespeople coming and telling something to you. Next, angry and violent thoughts. Next, sharing, slaving thoughts, woman and man. Somebody's controlling somebody so strongly because of negative thought. It's calling, you're stupid, you're idiot, you don't know anything, you shut up. They put so much of force on somebody, make them like a slave. And these are all very negative energies coming from somebody to another person. Can be that somebody be crying the whole night because they cannot fight because there's so strong energy coming because his thoughts are so strong. The salesman can come and tell you everything and sell everything to you. It's so powerful. No, you buy this, it's good for this, good for that. You can't even say no. So strong, okay? Next, racial, religious thought, religious fanatics. They can come and change everything and make so much of difficulties of life. Christians will come and convert you, and everybody is doing something like that. This is good, that's good, God will come to you, blah, 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 blah. God is not promotion. Today I go to India, I watch and see Tata Sky, there's this religious channel. Every guru is promoting their religion. I went to Kumbh Mela just to have a look at Kumbh Mela. Everybody had camps. There were thousands of camps. And everybody is promoting some person. There was no God's picture there. If they were small, this guru, that guru, this tantric, that tantric, everywhere, full of pictures. Full. And all the Naga Babus half naked. So sad. Let me call somebody. That was my experience and I never saw any spiritual energy there at all. It's all dark energy. You can say whatever you want.
Hello, sir.
Madam,
Yes, sir.
your sister came back from Kumbh Mela. Where was she when she came back there, madam?
She came back in a wheelchair and she was admitted in the hospital.
She went to Kumbh Mela and came back in a wheelchair and she was admitted in the hospital and she's a doctor herself, correct?
Correct, sir.
You called me and what she was saying? She wanted to die. She wanted to die. How long she was in Kumbh Mela?
For about 5 days.
5 days, huh? And then you called me immediately. Your sister doesn't follow PVH, right?
No, she doesn't follow PVH.
She's anti-PVH. She's anti-PVH, right?
Yes, sir.
And what did she have?
She had Rudraj. It was given by a sadhu. So she met many sadhus there. And she went to a ashramam of a sadhu. And they gave her a place to sleep. She told me she slept for so long that it felt like many days. And they also gave her like a Rudraj mala which had two pendant like other Rudraj hanging below. And then she started feeling sick. Day passed, she felt more sick. And then she came back in a wheelchair and she was hospitalized for 3 days. They suspected me. And on the third day when she was sinking and becoming worse, my father called and we went there. And I called you in Kalimantan. It was so difficult to get you, I remember. And when we reached you, you said there are many sadhu souls with her and you asked where did she go.
was very ignorant of such places. Our family was never in the history of family we go to such places. And you said sadhu souls, and when I asked her, that's when she told me in a very faint voice, she told me a little bit, and I shared with you. Then you elevated there were 70 souls astral raping her, and some
Naga Babus. They were Naga Babus.
Yes, sir.
They were all raping her.
And then the following day, she was able to smile. Immediately in the morning, she was able to smile and say some words. And because she's a doctor, so the doctor discharged her and told her to come back for her IV antibiotic shots. The moment we went home, she said she was die again. And then she finally took the beads and gave it to me. I held it in my hands and I got into a trance.
You got into a trance?
Yeah, I felt it was like electric current going through my body. And I had to throw it away and read the affirmations and do the divine fire, and slowly it was fine.
That was
3 days.
That was Kumbhamala for your sister, huh? Would she go there again?
I should ask her, I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
It's a fashion for people today that, I've gone to Kumbh Mela, but yeah, it's very negative. So.
Yes, madam. People cannot understand. I went there, I saw nothing. There were 30 million souls right there when I went, 35 million souls there.
So after that, I checked the YouTube videos on Kumbh Mela, and I cannot believe someone from my family has gone for something like that.
You know why? Influenced by a spiritual practice. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So like that, remember, all of these things can affect you or the whole place or the whole country. Please remember this. Racial, religious fanatics are very strong these days, and they can finish the whole village in fighting, and all can happen. Okay? Now, thoughts can be transmitted verbally or even mentally. Just mentally thoughts. Verbally is much more powerful. Mentally would slowly go into some people and create a lot of negative energy. Spells that create occult infections aim at harming individual. Next, mantras for many days intention to harm somebody. Now these are all books. Books that teach you how the mantras. Look, yantras, tantras, and mantras. Look at all the books. They tell you how occult sciences, what to do in order to get something. They follow. These books are there. They're all very ancient books. These are all connecting to the dark side. Every one of these books are dark side. By having the book in the house, you're going to have dark side coming inside. A lot of connection will come to you. You won't believe me. One lady was tapping. Let me call her. She was actually having scratches, Let me see. Very interesting. She will tell you all about her story. How she gets scratches by souls. Let's see if she's around. It's good if she can take the call. Very interesting to tell you about these books. How the books affected her.
Good evening, sir.
Madam,
Yes, good evening, sir.
we are live on Facebook.
Yes, sir, watching with you.
I think about three or 4 years back. I remember. I can't remember exactly. You were getting a lot of scratches in your body, right?
Sir.
Yes or not, madam?
Yes, sir.
Scratches just
Yes,
appear
sir.
like that.
2015 onwards. Yes,
They
2015.
They just appear like that.
Yes,
Remember?
Yes, sir.
And they get more aggressive towards the evening.
It would, yeah. Yes, almost always it used to start sometime in the early evening, and by late night it would increase so much, and I never could find out why the reason. It would start with burning. Actually, I could feel, and it was in two particular spots only, either at the shoulder or above at the back, or in my arms, both the arms, left arm and right arm.
It's like a movie. It's like a movie, madam. It's like a horror movie, huh?
Yes, and initially I would wonder, I would not know. My daughter would tell me, "Mommy, what
looks like as if a cat or something with the sharp claws has scratched you. And then I started paying attention. I thought it was a rash. I even went and saw the doctor, and the doctor said, no, this is, it could be allergy to something. Just see, watch what you're eating. But intuitively, I knew that it was nothing to do with food or anything. Something told me, I could sense something, but I could not place it, what it was. And then I met you in 2016, and even after I met you, you told me to keep a track of how things were going. And whenever I would get these scratches, I would immediately tell my daughter to take a picture, send it across to you, and immediately you would. And there have been times when there were 600, 800, even 1,200 souls around. And
where were they coming from, madam?
Always helped in elevating.
Where were they coming from?
Most of the times, sir, I've had souls getting attached from libraries, and I've had souls from my own building where there were a lot of religious scriptures which my landlord's father.
Exactly, madam. There were scriptures stuck under the ground.
Into a lot of.
On the ground floor, below that, remember?
Yeah, into a lot of. Yeah, when I made some inquiries, I came to know from the security guard of the building that there's a room down there which has got a lot of trunks, and inside those trunks there's a lot of literature, ancient literature, and this gentleman who's no more, he used to translate all these Sanskrit scriptures and Shiva Purana and all that. And you told me that there's something coming from below, and that's when I started looking around and finding out what was there, because we are tenants here, and I was getting affected by that. And then you cleansed the place. Now it's very, very rare. Yeah, occasionally when I go out somewhere, and I do get. I called you also. In fact, I went to on a holiday to Kurk, and I suddenly started getting, because it was full of nature, and then you told me at that point of time that don't worry, this is they're just there, they're asking you for help. All you need to do is just ask them to wait. And after that, I've always done that. So now I hardly get any scratches. Very rarely I do get them, but I know what to do. I'm quite comfortable. I just tell them, okay, hang on. I read page 7 and tell them,
Yes, madam. There are lots of souls, madam, stuck to many literatures, many ancient scripts. They just want to go, madam. They're stuck by some kind of a mantra that people have put on them. That's how these books become powerful. It's how this book, this all inner world connection, madam. I've seen many people having so many books, madam, and all the book has connection. Until they are released, madam, they cannot get out of this problem. So sad. Anyway, madam, good to know that you are fine. At least you understand what's going on. Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Go on.
Yeah, for people who don't understand or don't understand what you're trying to teach through PVS, this can be a difficult thing to grasp or to understand. But once we realize and once we know, then we are out of fear. We don't have that fear. We know what we are with, and we can see the whole thing with compassion. But that is not what religion does. Religion, I think, creates a lot of fear. And I remember, sir, when I had these scratches, I've shared this with you. I also happened to visit Kerala, and a priest, I just shared this with him, and he himself had told me that we do not, the priest himself he suffers from a headache, very strong headache. He himself suffers from headache and a lot of health issues. And he told me that although we worship the outer deity in the temple, that's only behind the scenes something else goes on. We worship a lot of dark entities, and we have to please them. And then we talk to them, we connect to them, and we get things done by them.
Yes, madam, that's the truth, madam. That's the truth. It's not the deity inside, there's nothing there, it's all the deities outside.
Yes. Yes.
If you guys are born.
He said, ma'am, because I know you. Yes.
Because you guys are from Palakkad, isn't it?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, your husband was from Palakkad.
I'm not able to hear you.
I said your husband from Palakkad, a very old Indian place, isn't it? Very old.
No, not from Palakkad, sir, from Trichy.
Okay. Okay, madam. Thank you for sharing. At least you tell me now that most of the people are.
you
are
so
all
much.
working with the dark, even the priests are working with the dark side, madam. How to make people understand
Yes.
this?
No, he admitted it. He admitted himself. He admitted himself, and he told me, "This place is not for you, madam." Because by then I had started practicing PVH, and then you told me he could probably sense that energy. Because now I'm able to move to places with a lot of confidence. I don't have that because now all that is stopped. Because once you're connected to the right connection, then I don't think you need to fear anything. So
Okay,
I
madam.
must thank you, sir. I
Thank
must
you.
thank PVH.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. You see how she was talking about how she's gone through so much of issues, my friends. So we have helped a lot of people. You must understand that somebody asking me, are all temples negative? Should I ask you, should I tell you again, madam? Should I start all over again? Tell you, somebody asking me, isn't there a little bit of energy? There could have been little energy when you started, madam. Now it's all become so negative. It could have been when you were started, very, very long time ago, when there were very few people going down there, they were devotion to God. Then it becomes bad and bad. Now business and 1,000 people are going down there. People are waiting in queues. The whole place is super negative, madam. That's the whole happening today, okay? Right. So thank you very much for her. So I'm saying that this kind of books can attract dark side. Look at these books. You can watch all the movies. They'll show a book open, some next question come and boom, something will come out and start working. It's an inner world connection. Okay? Now the curse, accident from one person to another person out of anger, can be able to for the whole family, or sometimes can go down for many generations. Some souls are making this happen. Trance when a spirit gains entry into a physical body, come to physical body, it can be a good spirit or evil spirit. Or some person has the ability to get into a spirit into their body, or because somehow, we call it channeling. Somebody can channel. They have to think they have to channel something like that. When they channel, they start talking about something because the information is coming from the soul itself. This soul can have more life before. They have seen more things. They will come and they will say things to you. Now, this is what we call channeling. Okay? It's like that. Next, music and alcohol can start making this up. In South America, ayahuasca. They put ayahuasca in something. People go into alcohol. They put music and people come in trance immediately. They put music and they go in trance. And they will do a lot of things. The whole dance is different. They have the power. They're much more stronger. And then finish and they'll fall down. And they know, what happened to you? What did I do? What did I do? They don't know. They don't even know what they did. Because some other souls come and take the place of the physical body. Like that. Now, this is the power of the Pentecostal. See what happened to Pentecostal. This is what they do for Pentecostal. They go, they tell them, they are now going on trance. Some of the souls will come. Some of the souls are very, very old. That's all happening there, my friend. And people get excited. Boom, and all will fall down. Boom, and all will fall down. This is what happens. All soul connection, they call it Pentecostal fire. That's all. Understand? It's after the Christ. They don't pray to Christ. They pray to the Pentecostal fire. It's getting more and more. You know what? Because you got to pay 10% of your money, salary to this church every month. Can you imagine how rich the church is? And who gets the money? This priest gets a lot of that money. They're super rich. Okay? Now, so the body is black magic. Soul can come and stay in the energy body and can cause bodily harm. The souls can stay and cause a lot of body. You see something moving here, something moving here, something's moving all around you. Because the soul is doing that. It's an energy body. Soul can stay in the astral body and cause emotional problems. Okay? Now, this is all due to dark energy and black energy. Okay? Now, souls can stay in the mental body and cause mental problems. They'll be walking on the streets, just walking, talking. They don't know what's going on. They have no control of their mind. Okay? Next, souls can be sent to you. And you end up in the mental asylum. Like that. So, good souls and bad souls, we can attract good souls depending on thoughts. Our thoughts are very important. So, the more negative you are, the more negative souls will come towards you. If you are very positive, you get spiritual guides and helpers and teachers. They will come to you and do a lot of work through you. Okay? Next, place can be easily affected by souls. School, especially girls' schools. A lot of effect of girls' schools. Next, house are not occupied for a long time. Same temples. Sometimes trees, sometimes cemetery, sometimes hospital, sometimes museum. So all this can be places where a lot of negative souls will come. Long time back, I went somewhere to help these people. I hope they still remember what we did. Let's see. It's very interesting. This lady is very interesting, and let's talk to her. I hope she picks up the call. Very important. I never tell them I'm going to call. It's all of them are surprise calls.
Hello, sir.
Madam, we are now on Facebook Live, madam. English, please, madam. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember many years back your daughter was in Form 5?
Yes, sir.
What was happening there in the
Yes,
school?
in 2011.
What was happening there?
Afternoon school. She's afternoon.
What was happening there, madam?
Yes, sir. She's in afternoon school. She always come back in angry mood, and she said all her friends said want to die, want to
Yes.
commit suicide.
Yes.
They're writing like I want to die, I want to die. They also cut their wrist with the ruler.
They cut the hands rulers. Yes, I remember. It was coming to 2012, madam. 2012.
Yeah.
The world is going to come to an end. 2012, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then I told to you, you said this is something else. I thought the students was maybe stressful or something, but you said no, it's because of something else. Then we went to the school on Saturday in school holiday. Then sir said that is 57 Japanese soldiers disturbing the children.
During the Japanese occupation, madam, many Japanese died there. It was a hospital, right?
Yes, sir.
It was a very old school, madam.
Yeah.
What's the name of the school?
After elevated, the students are all be okay. There's no incident like that.
That's all, huh?
No, yeah.
You see how the schools can be affected by souls, but especially girls. This is only girls' school only, huh?
Yeah, sir.
How old is school, madam? How old is school?
Quite old, sir. I used to don't know.
It's a very old school, huh? It's a convent, huh?
Yeah, Ipo.
Okay, madam. Thank you. That's right. And then after that, all was fine. See, the souls can affect the school very badly, madam. Huh? Okay, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You see, she never knew I'm going to call her. A lot of these calls are going to have mystery calls. Then books. Books can also have a lot of negative energy coming towards you. Understand, my friends? Okay? Okay, good. Wait for a while, huh? Wait. So now, this is another one. Look, mass hysteria happens in Malaysian schools. Mass hysteria. I'm going to call school teacher now. School teacher. She would give a very good example of what happened in a school during a hysteria. It's too late, you know. Let's see. Madam. Madam.
Hello, good evening.
Do you remember, madam, many years back or 2 years ago when you called me?
Yes, sir.
There were a lot of students. A lot of schools were having hysteria, children having hysteria.
Yes, sir.
What was the hysteria regarding, madam? What was the cause?
In our school, it was actually because of carnival.
Carnival.
School had organized, school carnival. It organized the carnival to raise some money for some school project. So each class had to have game stalls or food stalls. But this particular class wanted to replicate or recreate the haunted house.
Haunted house.
Yes, sir. So they got permission from the school authority to create that haunted house in the school hall. So they used scary music and decorated it with creepy things and scary visuals and things like that. And students, of course, they dress themselves up as monsters and ghosts. And they all were ever ready to scare the visitors, the students, whoever got the entrance ticket to get this frightening experience. And surprisingly, they made the most money, but the negative aspect was the next day, many of the students went into hysteria. Then, yes, they called you for help, and you said that there were 50 souls. So, thank you, sir. You have to eliminate all of them, and the students were fine after that.
Can you imagine, madam? This only happened to Malay children, huh? In our country, you know.
Yes, sir.
Why? Why?
No,
Like that, madam. Sometime, madam, the school is shut down.
Yes.
In Kelantan, the school was shut down, madam, because they cannot manage anything. Even the ustad cannot do anything, madam. It's written down there, you know. I have a paper cutting. The school had hall. They shut down for more than a week to clean the souls away from the school. They cannot clean. It happens in many schools in our country, madam.
Correct, sir, correct.
I don't know how it happened, but lots of souls, and this black machine will come, he'll bring a bus, he'll catch all the souls and he'll go away, madam.
Correct.
And they pay him money to do that, no?
Oh, okay.
Yes, when he's paid to do that. I think every month he'll let something go and go to another school and go make money again, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Huh? You see the horror house they had caught a lot of souls come inside, and the whole thing got affected by the children. So please remember this. Do not frighten children with this kind of thing. Sometimes the souls will come. During Halloween, can you imagine how much of souls will come? How much of souls will come, my friend? Don't play the fool. I'm telling you this. Huh? Look at haunted houses. Why is the house haunted? Because some souls are there. Nobody can go inside. Look at beautiful houses. So nothing can be done. They can't even sell. They can't even do because a lot of holes. You know whose house is this? Can any Malaysian tell me whose house is this? I'm asking all the Malaysians. Malaysians, tell me whose house is this? Anyone know whose house is this? Come on, Malaysians. Where's your answer? Can a Malaysian tell me whose house is this? Huh? Come on, Malaysians. Whose house is this? Come on, Malaysian. Come on, you should know. Whose house is this? It's one of the most haunted houses in our country. All Malaysians sleeping out. First answer from Malati. Mona Effendi. Aha. She was a tantric. She was a super tantric. She cut people in pieces and put in a plastic bag. That's how strong she was. She was put in jail, she was tried, and she was hanged to death. Can you imagine? You can hang the person. Did you kill the soul will still keep the energy and start doing 6th level, 7th level black magic. That's all, because she's a tantric. She knows exactly, she got inner world connection, she's died. You cannot kill people like that. You must put them in jail. They must suffer and die naturally, and then the soul will go. Now, she's now free to go. She's in that house. She's right in that house right now. She's living there with many, many souls. So this is what happened. Now this house gets haunted. She's living there. You and I don't understand this, but she lives in that house. Okay? That's called Mona Effendi. Very good. Many people know Mona Effendi now. Huh? Very nice. So even these books, look, occult books, black magic and witchcraft and movies. So these books will carry. Look at the snakes. These books will have a lot of energy. Now, the book of the death. When you have books like this, all these connections, well, I clean these books. That's why I just showed it. I didn't read this book, I just showed you. So can you imagine this kind of book? Look at the cover of the book. The skeleton. What are you going to attract? What are you going to attract now? Okay, now look. Oja board. You know what's Oja board? You're calling soul. What type of soul will come? Now, getting information from the soul. Now, will the soul leave you? That's the biggest challenge. You play Oja board, but the Oja board is like this. You play like that, you put there and you move. He moves arm, and somebody must write down immediately. You go A, B, what's the name? Yes, no, and then give numbers on. By this itself, you could be able to get all the answers. All the answers will come, and some souls will come into you and give the answer. Sometimes you got to play with 2, 3 people. Don't ever try this, my friends. Don't ever try this. There's one man who was teaching this technique, and what happened? He had so many souls. He's from Kerala. He's from Kochi. He called me, and I said, "Sir, you got so many souls. What do you do?" I teach Oja board. He teaches people. You can buy this thing officially. So do not tamper with this and get in trouble. Next, you can also do the spirit of the glass. You touch the glass will move. Take a glass, put down there. Don't try this. The glass will move and give you all the answer. Some souls will come and tell you exactly what you want to know. The trouble is, they will not go. And one time I heard somebody, they said the soul wanted what? You know what it wanted? It wanted the blood of that person. So please be careful. It's not easy. It's not easy to play the fool with this kind of thing. You're inviting souls and it's like, Jumanji, something like that, like Jumanji, something like that. Now, these souls can be very nasty and they will not go away. That's when the trouble will come. Okay? Now, then negative elemental, smokers, alcohol, drugs, these elementals will make them be in this state and they cannot come out. It's all elementals in the aura. Okay? Now, how to keep energy away? Keep close to God. Now, what God are we talking about? That's the most important. What God are we talking about? Are this the God that we pray, or the creator of the universe, or our spiritual guides? That God won't come. What comes to us is all the divine beings that we call spiritual guide, helpers, teachers. They are bright guides. They will come. When they come, all the dark energy. But you must be inviting them. You must be clean in thoughts and everything else. Then they will come. If you're negative, they will not come. Okay. Next, keep your aura of forgiveness always. Cultivate clean and good thoughts so that they can attract positive energy. Attract holy beings. Try to attract all the holy beings. Very importantly, read certain daily affirmation. Read the affirmation daily. Certain postures. How you stand, how you sit down, how you, like, when you see people, you do this. You don't go and hug people. Don't do that. Say like this. Don't even try, not even shake hands. Today with Corona, the whole world has changed now. No more hugging, no more shaking hands. Very good. I've been saying this to everybody. Stop hugging people. Laura and Rosario, please write this to everybody in your group. I've been telling everybody, stop hugging people. Stop holding hands. Do you remember? You all kiss everybody, isn't it? Now you see, now 2 meters away. Huh? Okay. Now, next is how to protect. Eat food from people unless you know them. Sometimes people, you go to the office, somebody put food, that food can have a lot of emotion and also some dark energy coming with the food, and they can affect you. But that is all gone. Today, they don't use food. There's much more higher level now. Food all those days. Putting the food, eating all gone. The drink all gone. Okay? As of the day, sometimes they go and do some dessert and they will put from inside the food and give you. It's all by tantric that you go and give it. Put it to your daughter-in-law. I still remember many years back, my brother went to see a girl. So the mother-in-law brought the drink. And she made sure my brother, who was going to marry her daughter, gave that particular drink to him. Very sad. Very sad. And my mother went back home. She had a bad dream about something happening to the son. You see how the negative energy was? They wanted to get married. They put something in the drink. That was a long time ago. Anyway, they got 3 children now. Okay. Now, women should be more careful during the days and the periods. See, they are easily affected because Indian women have got no divine protection. No divine protects you. You're all by yourself. You can't even pray in the house. So you are easily attacked by all of these dark forces that come towards you. Okay. Do not go to places where worship that are practicing occult and tantric. Don't go to tantric temples and dargahs and things like that where they're slaughtering animals, doing a lot of sacrifice. Those energy can affect you. There's one girl I couldn't call. She's a beautiful classic. She went to Kotaniamman temple. She came back. She was crying for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. She had 38 souls when she came to me and all had committed suicide. She felt like committing suicide. She was crying the whole day. She came, she begged us, so please see me. So I said, lunchtime she came to see me. Once elevated, she stopped crying that same minute. Like that, a lot of people are having this kind of problems. Okay? Remember this, huh? So forgive and forget. Always forgive and forget. Read the relevant affirmation. Read as required. You may have a dynamic God. Gods may keep on coming. Okay? So you must keep on reading. And then do the divine fire for yourself. Tomorrow we have a class just on how to do the divine fire. Okay? Now, you may have past life connection from your past life. And sometimes the forgiveness, and we have to find a way to elevate all of these souls. Okay? Now, how to do it? Do the being, I'm a being a divine fire. I am the purity God inside. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God inside. Mother Earth. Start doing all of this. So when you become very positive and angry, these energies cannot penetrate. Because people cannot do this. That's the whole trouble. People do this, I'm very fine. People just cannot do this. I'm fine. I don't have to do this. I'm doing my mantras and everything. This all is affirmation are for you and your soul, not for your mind. It is not a sound. It's a divine connection. I'm saying I am the purity God desires. It's different, totally different. Now, you can say divine fire affirmation. I am that I am. I am light. You can say any one of these affirmations. Now, how can PVH help? Number one, sit in the full moon. Get the calendar. All dates are stick down there. Today is the month of April. It's the 15th. Today is half moon. Okay. Wow, it's past. Don't worry. Half moon. And then this one. So during this time, we remove all the black magic. Okay. So again, here, all fine. After we remove all the black, so don't worry about it. Do not worry, my friends. Don't worry. Okay. So like that, we have all the months. You can do it. And all of the calendars are about nature beings. All about nature beings. Trees. And we want to put for the animals. And then for the water. And then for the ocean, and then for all the clouds and the wind, and we need all of them to come and bring the water towards earth. So it's all about the nature, okay? And then sit the blessing with the calendar. Now use the badge. Use the badge. You need to go to a very difficult place. You put the badge, it protects you. There's one lady was having the badge in her panties. She had 5 badges in the panties. And she never got accelerated after that because the soul cannot come in because the badge is here. The badge has got some divine connection that the dark energy cannot come. If they're stronger than that, then they have to come to meet us. So please use the badge to protect yourself. There's one lady who uses the badge every day, 24 hours a day. She never takes the badge out. And she had so much of issues. Let's see. Let's see if she's online. Many people have got a lot of benefit from having the badge. Madam,
Yes, sir.
you had a lot of psychic attack from the day you were born. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
After PVH, you were helped.
Sorry, sir?
After PVH, you were helped a lot.
Yes, correct.
So how long, when do you wear the badge?
Once you, so I started to wear, I can't remember, sir, because I'm wearing so long already. The moment I bought the badge, I started to wear.
Every day?
Yeah, every day, every day.
Even when bathing?
Yes.
You know something, when you're bathing, some souls can be in that bathroom with you. No? You don't know that?
I don't know, but
They don't,
when
they
I
don't,
have to wash my head, I will keep the badge exactly where I can see, so I can put it there, and I just focus on the badge and I just wash my head.
how much you're suffering all the while, how much you've been suffering because of soul attachment. Huh?
A lot, sir.
You had so much of period pain.
Mostly from temples, yes.
You had so much of period pain. Huh?
32 years pain, sir.
After PVH, no more period pain. Huh?
No. First workshop, no more period pain.
Can you imagine? If you had not come to PVH, how much of period you will be suffering?
No, sir.
You cannot go near a temple. Huh? Some souls will come and go on trance. Huh?
Yes. Sir, not even temples, sir. I go to some local estates also I have. The moment I enter their territory, I will get into trance ready.
Seriously, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
Because they have a Kali temple there. So the moment I enter from the main road, we just enter to the estate road, that's it. I will get trance in the car itself.
Seriously?
Yes.
So you will talk or you will say something or what do you say? Because some soul may be
No,
using,
I will just
some
go
soul may
into
be using
the
you, know.
trance. Nothing. It will be very silent moment. Like midnight, 10 o'clock, we are traveling from KL going back to hometown. The moment I enter that one particular estate, then the moment we enter the estate road, that's it. I'll go into trance. Few seconds only.
My God. Today no more problem,
And
huh?
I've seen today no more, sir.
Very good. What to do, huh? Okay, madam. Thank you very much for sharing your thing. I think we have your testimony in the book, you know. We have it. Her testimony is in YouTube, but you speak Tamil there, you know.
Mixed.
Mixed, huh? Okay, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Wonderful talking to you. Thank you. Madam, how are you? How How are you, madam?
I'm fine, sir. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, Facebook Live, madam.
Yes, sir.
You were telling me that one lady had 5 badges in the panties to keep herself from astral rape. Correct, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, it's true, sir.
How long she had astral rape, madam?
About 16 years, sir.
16 years of astral rape, huh?
Yes.
How sad. How sad, madam.
Yes, sir. She was suffering, really suffering. Then when she was, when we found her, she came to the workshop. Then we noticed that she has tools attached to her. So we contacted you. First, we went and tried to help her. So when we met her, we contacted you. Then a lot of things happened after that. Things happened, and after 1 month, I think, everything was gone. You elevated the souls, and even after that, because she was suffering for so long, very weak. So other souls were trying to enter her and do the sunless. So I used to communicate with her always. Then she told this, and I just thought, and I asked her to do this. Just wear the badge. So when she walked, then the thing cannot come into her.
Wow. Must be very difficult to put so much a badge in the panties, madam. Must be very difficult.
Actually, the day when I messaged you, it's not all the badges there. She just put
around the place. Okay.
Place, and the other badges in other parts of her body.
Okay, madam. Okay, thank you. Madam, whatever happened to that girl who had lupus?
She's fine, sir. She's fine.
She was diagnosed with lupus and she came to the class in January 2019. 19, in the hotel. And then we healed her. She had a lot of souls coming from some temple. We released all the souls. And it's been more than a year now, madam. Is she fine now?
Yeah, we have been contacting her, sir. Helping her to heal and all. Then she's completely healed now.
Very good, madam.
Even her husband once messaged her saying that she's 90% okay, and even his business is catching up and all that. So
Very
it's
good.
very positive.
Very good.
After that, I tried to contact her whenever there's workshop and all that, but she didn't respond.
That's okay, madam. They must be doing well. Otherwise, they won't call you. They will call you if they're not doing well. Okay, madam. Thank you very much. You're doing a wonderful job in your area. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you. So imagine how we can all help other people, huh? Okay, right? Next, we are end of the class now. Just watch it for a short while. No, I made it just for hot to tell people. Okay, guys, remember somebody was asking a question. They're saying that I am talking about tattoos of other symbols. How about tattoos of flowers? Listen to me. Tattoos are tattoos. The guy who's doing tattoos is an advocate of the dark side. Whether it's going to be a tattoo of a flower, it's going to be something, some connection will come from these guys. So tattoos have connection. Please remember this. It's not skin art. Some lady, oh, it's so wonderful, you got skin art. No. It's a connection from the dark side. Okay? Sometimes the dark side is so bad, you have so much of body pain. I've seen people come to me with so much of pain. After elevating soul, they become fine. There was a guy who had tattoo here. He couldn't carry his hand. You will deactivate the tattoo, then he start carrying his hands, my friend. So take it seriously. Tattoos are done by the dark side. The tattoo man is an advocate of the devil. Let you all know this, huh? It's not fun. It's not going to the dark side. The priest is supposed to be the advocate for the God. Supposed to be. Not, supposed to be. He's supposed to be good things and all, huh? But these guys are the advocate of the dark side. Remember this, huh? Okay, good. So, remember guys, we have a lot of questions here. This is the longest class. We are here for more than 3.5 hours. I told you, it's a revised class. I've revised a lot of things. I want to share as much things as I possibly can to everybody. So we have a lot of questions here. Whoa. Lots of questions. How to answer them? Huh? How to answer them? Some questions are still the same. So heal my neck. Check for me. Remember, we are here to teach everybody how to find, to sense and check and find out whether you got black magic or not. Learn. Take some trouble to learn. They got so much of videos of how to sense. Take the trouble, learn. After lockdown, go for a workshop. We got many teachers all over India, also in Malaysia, also in Spain, in South America, in Mexico. We have teachers. Call them up, find the numbers, and go and call them up, find a nice time. Remember, everybody is a volunteer. Don't say you must teach me. Everybody's a volunteer. You cannot force anyone to do whatever. They are trying to help on their free time. So please don't go and demand, heal me. You say free teaching, free teaching and free healing. Okay? Please learn. We are here to teach you. Follow the procedure. If nobody can, read all the affirmation, take the wand and start healing. Okay, my friends? If you're in a country there's nobody around, if you're in a country where, like in Philippines or whatever it is, you're nobody around, we will send you that wand with you after lockdown. Okay? There's one lady in Philippines. She's very interested in having the workshop. We will plan to go to Philippines. It's only 2 hours flight from Malaysia. Okay? But don't call me for 10 people or 15 people. I will not come. It's a waste of my time. Unless there are lots of souls there that need to be elevated. Okay? And Filipinos, you have a lot of black magic in your country. Okay? I just checked. Lots and lots of black magic. Okay? One lady said, my son is 8 years old. He often gets headache. He's previously studied in one Baba Institute, having lots of temples inside the campus after to change school. Now also he's getting, madam, he's got lots of connection, man. Show the I am to him and ask the father to read affirmation, madam. The father's energy affecting the son, okay? Father's energy, huh? Father must, I am affirmation, okay? Wow. So much of energy coming from his phone. How to get strong enough to be safe from dark energy? Practice spirituality, forgiveness, love, compassion, kindness, and sharing. Start doing these 5 things and you'll be fine. Forgiveness, compassion, kindness, love, and what's the other one? Sharing. Start doing all of these things. Let the divine connection do God's work. When you do God's work, nothing will come to you. Today, we talk about all the black magic of this world. Very powerful black magics. Okay? Not everybody can do that. Because when you start talking, they all will come. They all will come. Who are you to talk about this? You want to see my power? White magic will not lead to black magic. White magic, black magic, black magic. Unless the man who's doing the white magic is also practicing black magic. Then you got white magic and black magic. Okay? White magic will come here and here. Black magic will come to all the chakras, and wherever the pain or whatever area can come to the heart, can come to the kidney, can come anywhere. That's black magic. White magic will come here and here only. Okay? If you got white magic and black magic, then you have all the chakras plus here, extra. Okay guys, a lot of questions here. Okay, let's see now. Let me start, remove all the dark energy first. I see dirty toilets. Yes, madam. Lots of negativity on you. Okay. So all of you in the workshop, you got 1.4 million people, 1.4 thousand people. So all of you, please sit down. Take the healing wand. Put it here on yourself. If you're a first timer, take page number 7 of the forgiveness affirmation. If you don't have this one, take the affirmation from the phone and put it here like that. Okay. You must show page number 7. People who have not come for the workshop before, or please sit in front of the calendar. Today is the 15th, it's the month of the rain. Let's bless all the rain. Put the calendar in front and sit. Then you do not need the wand. The calendar, you don't need the wand. Put it there and all of you sit in front. Okay? Let's start now. All of you close your eyes. Close your eyes and say, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my higher soul, to my spiritual guides, to all the spiritual guides, my spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual helpers, to all the healing angels, to the great karmic birth, the cosmic beings of Borobudur, Devaraja Borobudur, all the holy angels, holy being, cosmic council, everybody. I am that I am. I'm humbly invoking for divine forgiveness for all my wrongdoings committed, knowingly or unknowingly, in this lifetime or lifetime before this. God, thank you. Please start doing this now, right now. Please forgive me, my family, my work, my company, my country, and coronavirus for whatever wrong that we may have committed, knowingly or unknowingly, in this lifetime or lifetime before this. Please start saying that right now. Please start saying that right now. All of you say, I am not this physical body. I am that I am. I am not this wrong emotion. I am that I am. I am not this wrong thoughts. I am that I am. I am not this disturbed mind. I am that I am. I am the soul. My body is a temple of my soul. God is my creator. I am connected with God. I am a divine spark. Day by day, I am balancing my karma. I am accepting this divine direction and plan. I am God's perfection made manifest in body, mind and soul. I am the purity and likeness of God. I am the purity God desires. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am connected with God. I am connected with all. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God desires. God, please make me an instrument of this peace. Make me an instrument of this love. Please guide me. Please protect me. Please bless me with the abundance of divine light, divine fire, divine compassion, divine kindness, divine light. Please guide me. Make me an instrument of His blessing. Let the divine fire go to each and every virus of corona to blaze away and burn away all the negative energy on each and every virus of corona. Blaze away and burn away each of this coronavirus from Mother Earth. Blaze away and burn away and become powerful to deactivate each and every virus of corona. Let them go in peace. Thank you for coming to Mother Earth. Thank you for teaching us a wonderful lesson. Please forgive me. Please forgive my family. Please forgive each and every man and each living things on our behalf. We ask for forgiveness. I humbly ask you to go in peace, into Mother Earth. Go in peace to Mother Earth, go in peace to Mother Earth, go in peace. Let God's blessing be with you. Let God's blessing be with you. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let God's blessing be with you. Let God's blessing be with you. God, thank you, thank you. Let it be abundance of healing energy to each and every person on Mother Earth who has got this coronavirus, on all the people who are working very hard to keep coronavirus away and helping each and every one of them. Let God's blessing be with each and every one of them. Let God's blessing be with each and every. Let it be abundance of healing energy on Mother Earth. Keep on doing this, guys. Keep on doing this now. Keep on doing. All of you say, I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God desires. God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Malaysian time. Our alternate day for bed yoga. And also we will try to answer the question that we had today from many people. There were just too many questions. We will answer all the natural questions, the easy ones before this. And then we will start answering questions, okay? A lot of good questions here. Simple question. We will try to answer them and we will try to see whether we can answer them by writing, okay? Okay, guys. Thank you very much. See you again. It's 12:35 now. I'm very hungry. I have not had my dinner yet. Thank you. 11:35. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.